Time is 7:53 p.m. local. All right. Time is 7:53 p.m. local. And according to this, the quality goes right up to 720p 60. So we're good. Life's good. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Alrighty.
All right. So,
power up.
welcome to the stream. DAL991. I'm doing a shared cockpit with a friend of mine, Justin O'Brien. I hope you don't mind me using your real name because your in-game name is a little derpy.
Derpy. It's all good.
Yeah, anyway. He's from Minneapolis, the city we're currently in. We're flying an A320 shared cockpit, so we're both sharing the same cockpit. I will be pilot flying, he will be pilot monitoring, and we are going to Denver for their Friday night ops event. They have introduced completely new departure and arrival procedures, so it's going to be an interesting ride. Let's get going. All right, so let's start with the with startup. External power on. I'll get to programming the flight management computer. You go through the flows and get everything set up.
Gotcha.
Oh, there's the load sheet. We've already completed loading of this aircraft. So let's get started. The init page. I think I just need to go to the SimBrief downloader and download that plan, because I don't think I did that yet. Airbus and the Airbus EFB. Yes, overwrite. There. Now we have our flight package on the tablet we can use. Alright. I assume we're doing the fire warning test?
Yep.
I see. Okay. So, KMSP KDEN 01. Okay, flight number DAL991. Cost index is 8. And according to the flight plan, our cruising altitude is flight level 360. That's 36,000 feet. Temperature at that altitude is minus 57. Oh boy. That is cold. Our airtime today is supposed to be 1 hour and 45 minutes with a block time gate to gate of 2 hours 15 minutes. That is likely to be, we're likely to be late because of the amount of traffic. If I load up if you look at Vatsim here under Denver, they already have 138 arrivals.
Jeez.
Yeah. So stuff is already heating up, and we haven't even taken off yet. So things are bound to get interesting. So I'm gonna load up the pre-file, and I will send you a screenshot of the page, so that you can copy in all of the details into your VPILOT. Since he is the pilot who is monitoring, he'll be making all radio communication with ATC, meaning he needs to be the one that follows the flight plan. And according to Vatsim, I'm not really here, if that makes any sense. I'm connected in observer mode, which means I don't appear as AI traffic or anything to any other people. ATC won't see me, but they will see Justin.
Yep. Hopefully it stays that way and works, because if we get 2 of us, that'll be an issue.
Yeah.
777 Mike Tango, Minneapolis, tower on request, standby.
Okay, next section of the FMC. Plug in the block fuel of 18. Bada bing, bada boom. Everything looks good. And it's giving us from a 3-0 left. What do they have for the actives at Minneapolis right now?
It is the 3 zeros. We are most likely to get 3-0 left.
Okay, so it's already good. So we're good. Perfect. Information Echo is active. I'll read off the ATIS. So active ATIS at 2253 Zulu. Winds are 310 at 12 knots. 10 statute miles visibility. Overcast at 200 feet. I see That's 2,000 feet. My apologies. Temperature is -1. The dew point's -5. The altimeter is 3016. Simultaneous dependent ILS runway 30 right approach in use. ILS runway 30 left approach in use. Departing runway 30 right and left. No TAMs. Runway 4, runway 22 closed. Runway 30 left conditions codes 555 at 1730 Zulu. Runway 30 condition codes 555 Alpha Tango. Actually, that's at 1708 Zulu. Hazardous weather information for MSP area available from Flight Service Station. Not applicable to us. Birds in the area. That's important. Read back all hold short instructions and assigned. All aircraft tracks with exponder and altitude encoding on. Advise you have information echo on first contact. Okay.
Set at echo?
Yeah, information echo is current. I hope you got all that.
Foxtrot Sierra Delta, that is filed. Maintain 7,000. Expect 12,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.47. Squawk 3060.
Sounds like there's a prop plane out there or something. Yeah, it's a Mooney Acclaim, November 777 Mike Tango.
Might be one of the guys from Signature.
Probably.
So Mike Tango back correct, except on departure maintain 4,000. Then
Yeah, that's one of the
expect
Signature
1,000
guys.
in 10 minutes.
Alright, let's, are we ready for the pre-flight checklist?
We are, yes.
Let's go for it.
I will grab that. Pre-flight. I do not. Where did my pre-flight go? I found before
37 Mike
start
Tango departure maintain 4,000, expect 12,000 in 10 minutes, and expect
here we
30
go.
left.
Pre-flight. Fuel pumps.
Fuel pumps are on.
Okay, radio stacks. They are on. I can. This thing like will not stay open. It's like Adobe keeps crashing on me. So I think we can run through our improvised one. I know the majority of it.
Alright.
37 Mike
Emergency
Tango,
lights are
expect
on.
runway 30
Seatbelt
left for
signs are
departure.
on. Everything is armed. Nav logo is on. Wind light is on. Packs are off and flow is low. Alright, and gens are faulted, which is normal. Crew ox is on. Yep, I think we're ready to go. Let's
Pre-flight
get
checklist
IRS
complete.
to nav.
Alright, and that'll give us our displays up.
Yep, you
Does-
did put in the positions, right?
I don't think I did actually. Hold on, let me double check.
Yep, go in it, IRS in it. Oh, sorry.
RS in it. Okay, align on ref, confirm align. All three IRSs need to know what the airplane are. Put it in nav when you're ready, or you already did. I don't know.
Yep.
You did? Okay.
Yes, I did. So, it's doing its thing.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure that ActiveSky has our flight plan in it, because I don't think it does yet. Flight plan, load. Yep.
Minneapolis Tower, Mooney 7 Mike Tango ready to taxi.
There we go.
37 Mike Tango, stand by.
That'll prevent that green message from appearing every time.
Yep. Okay, everything should be going, right? Looks good. Everything looks good like this. And we got somewhat of our displays are up. They're still coming along.
Yep,
but-
it'll be up soon. And after that, we'll just call for clearance, and we'll be on our way. I'm hoping we get more viewers. We have one.
Nice.
Yeah, and I honestly think that's because of the preview window that's open, because I have the control room open. So I actually think it's 0. But hopefully the Facebook page gets noticed more, and it's approaching prime time. It's 8 p.m. Everyone's home. They should be getting notifications. I hope so. Anyway, so
Yeah.
we can get some viewers on.
Gotcha. I'm gonna call for clearance.
Roger.
Minneapolis Tower, good evening. Delta 991 looking for clearance to Denver.
Delta 991, Minneapolis Tower request, stand by. Contact Minneapolis ground here in a minute on 21-9.
We'll talk to ground, Delta 991, thank you.
Wow.
Minneapolis is getting staffed up.
Uh-huh. That's nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a good thing. I can still hear that mooning. Where the heck is he?
He is all the way over at Signature, so across 3-0 left. Dead ahead of us.
Let me get my Xbox controller for my free cam so I can move the camera around. I'm getting 15 frames, probably because of all the traffic. Oh yeah, there he is. I can see his navigation lights. In the cockpit here, the frames are a bit better, 20 frames per second.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, your TV runs at about 60 frames per second. So us flight simmers have it pretty poor. But we learn to manage.
Moody 7 Mike Tango, Minneapolis ground. Are able to, or would you like to take an intersection departure from Whiskey 5?
Is ground on yet?
Yep, they are. They're just talking to somebody right
Number
now.
77 Mike Tango, runway
Okay.
30 left at Whiskey 5, taxi via Whiskey 5.
Alrighty, we'll,
If the sound ever cuts out, it's because I've switched tasks to like VPILOT or
Number 7,
the
7,
YouTube
7
control
Mike
room.
Tango, runway 30 left at
So if
intersection
you're
Whiskey 5.
hear the audio
Yeah.
cut out, that's
Whiskey
that's
five.
why. It's just the audio from the sim. You'll still be able to hear both Justin and myself and ETC at all times. Who will I? Denver has 4 set of
Yeah,
controllers on.
Mike Tango,
Delta 991
contact tower
for clearance to
126.7.
Oh, I think I
Stepped on him. Yeah, you did.
Minneapolis ground, sorry for stepping on you. Delta 991 looking for clearance to Denver.
Delta 991 is cleared Denver International Airport, Shep 9 departure, O'Neill, transition as filed. Climb via acidic set, maintain 7,000. Departure frequency 1, correction, departure frequency 135.47, squawk 3623. Correction, 3655.
I got some things if you didn't if you
Yeah,
missed
what
any.
did you get? What did you get for the departure? Is it still the Chef 9?
Yeah, still Chef 9.
Delta 991, we're cleared to Denver via the Chef 9, top altitude 7,000, departure is 135.47, squawking 3655. Let's hope he heard that.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting our keys.
Yeah.
Delta 991, read back correct, sorry about that.
There we go.
Okay.
Minneapolis ground, Delta 1708, clearance to Denver with
That was a little. Why have we still not got our heading? GPS primary lost.
Yep, so it'll probably get a little bit of time. It'll take a little bit.
No, it's taking its sweet time.
There is a way we can switch it so it'll recycle it. I don't
Delta
remember how we
17
do
is
that.
cleared to Denver International Airport, Shep 9 departure.
Give it a couple more
O'Neill,
minutes. If it doesn't work,
transition
we'll
as filed.
try again.
Climb via acidic set, maintain 7,000. Departure 135.47, squawk 36.
Almost out of water already.
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go. It came up. Perfect.
Cleared to Denver Airport, Shep 9 departure, O'Neill,
Let's
transition
get
as
this,
filed.
Let's get the what's the next checklist line before start?
Our takeoff
17's
stuff
right,
are
read
going to be
back
flaps 1 or flaps 2. I think we should go
Um,
flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Yeah, flaps 1 plus
Minneapolis
F.
ground with Delta 1120 is,
Okay, per flaps 1 set. Trim is 0.8.
Yep, so that's normal. Flexing to 57.
Delta 1120 is taken. We're ready for
Okay,
attacks,
so
right,
it's
right,
0.8 up. So I gotta set that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was Air Canada 1128 or Delta 1128?
There, it's about
Sorry, Air
0.8.
Canada
How does that
1128,
look?
It'll
Air
do
Canada
us
1128, runway
what else
30
did,
left, taxi via Quebec.
hydraulics. And,
Charlie.
What does it say for
1.9
the?
right now.
Okay, hold on.
Right.
But just wait till we get hydraulics, because that'll help.
Did
Okay.
he give you 30 right?
All right.
Yeah, is that okay? Or do you want to still 30 left? That's
Hey, we have 2
Air
years
Canada
now.
1128, runway
Awesome.
30
Someone
right,
else is
taxi
tuned
via
in. Hi.
That's your possible right, this is right. Air Canada
Okay.
You go for APU.
Yeah, I'll start the APU. I got it. Actually, we both have to start it because it doesn't work if we don't both start
Nope. It's starting for me right now.
it. And you have both blue lights are illuminated?
Yep, both blue.
Okay.
Yep, and Annunciator is good.
Okay.
He is getting stepped on big time. Someone's got an open mic.
Oh boy. And whatever it is, it's a long message because he was just keying that thing the whole way. Let's see.
Still getting stepped
Sorry.
on.
Who was on for clearance?
Oh.
Well, it's like you can't hear him.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a Northwest up in here. Nice.
Not surprised. It's always nice to see defunct airlines make a return on Vatsim.
Clear Denver via ship
These are
9
right next
departure
to
O'Neill
us.
transition to
Wait,
S5.
really?
Climb via Citic 17 7000. Departure frequency 13.
For me, it's just a CRJ stand-in.
3622.
Oh, it's a Delta 7.5 for me.
Huh.
Are you ready for push?
Yeah, we're good anytime. Just, I gotta close the exterior door.
I'm
Disconnect
gonna
the Jeep.
swap the gen.
Alright.
Here comes gen swap. And we kick.
Good. Yep. Wheel chocks removed. External power unit removed.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Thank you, flight attendant.
Yep, I got that one too. I'm gonna move the seat in front of the door.
United 898 night correction. United 8
Cockpit door.
Denver International
Make sure
Airport.
that gets locked.
Ship 9 departure as
Yep,
filed.
it is.
Climb via Citic 17 7000. Departure 135.
Okay, before start checklist.
Squawk 3621.
Alright, before start. Logbook and security checked.
Yes, sir. United 819, Squawk 36.
Okay, that is set. Departure brief.
Departure brief. We have not done that. I'm gonna pull up the briefing right now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
We'll come back for that one. Cockpit prep.
Cockpit's good.
Cabin signs.
On.
80 IRS.
The Ataroos.
Yep.
Yeah,
should be
Ataroos
now.
are aligned. They should be because everything's good here.
Yep. Fuel.
Fuel. We have 18,000 pounds on board. We only need 16,000.
Delta
Confirm.
676, Minneapolis.
Yep. Burrow. Reference. Altimeters, basically.
Barrows are set 30.16.
Checked. And parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Okay, that's above the line. Let's get pushed and briefed on, and then we can go below
Alright.
the line.
Roger that. I'm just pulling it up. Okay, takeoff briefing. Airfield, we're at Minneapolis.
Yep.
Winds at 310 at 12 knots. Overcast at 2,000. We don't have any terminal. We have birds in the area from the NOTAM. And frequencies to be used are MSP ground at 121.9, tower on 126.7, and approach 135.475, and center on 133.4. Technical status: we had no issues starting the airplane, no errors. Although the GPS did take a bit of extra time to get everything going, but we should be okay. FMS data page: we're an A320 from Airbus. Block fuel is 18,000 pounds. Estimated takeoff weight
Yeah, we heard from other guys here. You're
is
handing out edicts. Are you handing out edicts?
estimated
or no?
takeoff weight is 148.3.
Okay, we're ready to push on a Delta.
Extra time. It's likely we might be held up because of the excessive traffic that's going to be coming in and out. So I'm not surprised about that. ATC procedures: push starts our discretion. Engine starts also our discretion, so we're good there. Routing to the runway. You're right around Minneapolis. So I'm not worried about that.
I can taxi if we
What are the dimensions of runway 30 left?
150 by 10,001 if I'm correct.
Perfect. That's good. Service conditions should be dry. It's got good lighting. We're good.
It's actually wet because we just had snow.
It is wet? Okay.
Yes.
Good to know. Perf takeoff page. V1 is 146 knots, so is rotation speed, and V2 is 148.
Next, let's go V2 plus 10, 150.
Roger. Transition altitude to be 18,000 feet. Our cap for takeoff is 7,000 feet. Thrust reduction will happen at 4,000. Running constraints for 7,000 feet. Engine outside will be the same. Navigation frequency is not applicable. minimum safe altitude, I believe. What is the MSA for Minneapolis?
5,000.
5,000. And
When
no,
we're departing towards
no
the city.
special procedures are needed. So,
Noise abatement.
Okay, noise abatement.
We do have noise. Yep.
What is
So
what is the NIDP procedure for that?
Throttle down at 4, and then they give us vectors.
Roger. Okay, so we'll start with the emergency briefing. For any failure before 100 knots or V1, I'll clearly call it a malfunction. I will call stop or go. If the call is stop, apply RTO procedure and bring the airplane to a stop. I'll set the parking brake and call attention crew at station. You'll monitor rev green and decel and silence any oral warning and inform ATC. Therefore, after you will carry out ECAM actions of my command. If evacuation is required, we will carry out on-ground emergency evacuation checklist. I assume you have that handy?
Yes, sir.
Alright, failure after V1, takeoff will be continued and no action before 400 feet AGL except silencing of any oral warning and gear up. Reaching 400 feet AGL, ECAM actions on command. For engine failure, damage or fire when the engine is secured, stop ECAM, level off, accelerate, and clean up, then continue with ECAM. If the engine is not secured, continue climbing until engine is secure but not above EO maximum acceleration altitude. At green dot, open climb, select MCT. Resume ECAM, complete after takeoff. Checklist and check the status. Check engine out routing, follow the CF vectors, or an immediate turn back. Onto rejected takeoff. Before 100 knots, less serious, aboard is captain discretion depending on circumstances. Any ECAM warning or caution is anything below before 100 knots. If we get anything below 100 knots, it's only going to be an ECAM warning or a caution that'll stop us. Between 100 knots and V1 is fire warning. Any major failure, sudden loss of thrust, or if the aircraft is suddenly, for some reason, deemed unable to fly. Wind shear, side stick fault, any thrust lever fault, engine failure, or reverser unlocked or reverser fault, and tire failure within 20 knots of V1. Unless debris from the tire causes noticeable engine parameter fluctuation, it's just to keep going. Exceeding EGT, red line, or nose gear vibration should not result in rejecting takeoff. And that's the emergency briefing complete. Takeoff briefing complete. Let's push.
Gotcha. No questions, and I don't think we have to call for push. I just want to make sure we don't push into this 7.5. So we are good to push. Make sure we go nose right.
All right. Let's go below the line on the checklist now before we start pushing.
Okay, below the line takeoff data.
Takeoff data is set. I have the V speeds. Beacon is on.
And we are pushing, so nose wheel steering.
Nose wheel steering. Should it be locked?
Yep, off.
Okay, so yeah, it's off. We're good.
Cockpit doors, windows, and slides.
Locked.
All right, below the line is complete. Doors checked.
Wait.
I'm gonna in the cabin.
All right. Brakes released. Push to commence. Go ahead and start number 1.
Ground Delta 1708
Number
on
1.
Delta.
Yep.
Confirm.
Taxi with Foxtrot.
Starting.
Delta 1708, runway 30 left. Taxi via Delta Alpha.
30 left via Delta Alpha, so correction. Delta 1708.
Oil pressure N2 EGT.
Delta 676 still keeps me up for some reason.
There we go, good hop.
Is there any specific point we have to stop pushing? I'm not really familiar with Minneapolis.
Yeah, right about here is fine as long as we're in the alley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Parking
We
brake
got that
is set.
7.5 that's pushing next to us. All right, let's go number 2.
Okay. And then we'll do the before taxi checklist.
Yep. So if you
United
there's the
1106,
dog barking.
push
If
on
you
to
want
Quebec with
to,
the weather.
when we're ready, it's
Hey,
just gonna be
1106,
putting the
we have
nose
ground,
right,
push on to
and we're gonna
Quebec
hold
for-
short right at the service road. Can you see it?
Which direction we are from
Yep.
and the PDC
Okay, I can taxi us if you'd like.
No, I'll taxi. Just give me directions.
Gotcha.
Because you know the circle better than I do. Alright, before taxi checklist.
Stand by, let's get the other engine up.
Raj.
We have not hopped the gen. There we go. Avail. Cool. Alright, so after start procedure, start valve auto, packs can come back to normal flow and on. Cabin signs are set. Alright, the flow is complete. Let's go with the checklist. After start, anti-ice.
Anti-ice off.
DAL991,
Pitch
verify
trim?
squawk should be
Pitch trim is
3221.
set .8.
Rudder trim.
Rudder trim. Gotta dang it, my camera's not centered.
Zero.
Yep, it's centered and zeroed.
Fox on Delta right there.
Ecam status.
Clear.
364, Minneapolis ground,
Yellow
30 left,
electric
taxi
pump.
to Delta with.
Yellow electric. Yep, it's on.
Okay, and then engine number 2 generator should come off.
Alright, what about the APU? Leave that on for now?
Yeah, we'll keep the APU on. Engine number 2 gen coming out. There we go. Good hop of the gen.
Alright.
Let's bring our taxi out, and I will call as soon as we're out of the end of the alley.
Taxi light and turn off lights are on.
Parking brake is out.
Okay. I'll taxi up to the end of the alley and you can give a call for our taxi
Gotcha.
clearance. There's the access road.
Yep, and just hold here then. Minneapolis ground, good evening, Delta 991 looking for taxi 30 left from the alley.
Delta 991, Minneapolis ground, runway 30 left, taxi to Delta Alpha.
Delta Alpha for 30 left, Delta 991. Okay, so Delta's gonna be a right
Okay,
right turn at this taxiway right here in front of us. You're just gonna keep right.
okay.
Or keep left, sorry, left.
Dang it.
I'm thinking the other runway.
1106, replan, and I'm pushing back for you.
Stepped on.
Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna stay straight up and it's not your next turn, but it's your, so I'll give
This
you one.
is, that's Bravo, so the next one's Alpha, I
Yeah,
assume.
next one's Bravo, it's a little bit of, next one's
No,
Alpha.
negative,
It's a
United
hidden turn,
1106, you
kind
can
of.
push.
I'll tell you
You
one.
can push just straight back there. There's nobody coming or gonna be coming behind you there, so you can go turn to next.
Except that turn is in for your ramp. This is your Alpha turn right here. And then the runway's right next.
Yep.
Okay, nose wheel steering is coming on. Auto brake is max. Those are set. Landing lights are gonna extend, not on. Oh, it's your taxi light, sorry about that. APU is gonna come out.
Minneapolis ground, United on
APU is out.
61.
Rog.
With information Foxtrot, I-4, Denver, please.
Alright, second engine start. Yellow
Okay,
electric pump is off.
5651,
Engine 2
Minneapolis ground,
is
clear
on.
center request, stand by.
Anti-ice is on. APU
Hill
gen
17-0, minor tower
Gen 2 can
126.7.
come on.
Step away for just a moment, but he'll get to you when he gets back.
Was that for us to monitor tower?
Right, we'll go to Heck out at 819.
ECAM status is checked after engine start and taxi is completed. We are ready to go.
557.
Okay, once we get a bit closer, we'll go for the before takeoff checklist.
We're gonna be holding for a bit. So
Northwest
it's until
557,
at least
Minneapolis ground, runway 30 left.
Alright, well,
taxi to
looks
Delta
like
Alpha.
there are a few airplanes there, so once we get up there, we'll start the before takeoff checklist.
Yeah, 819 monitor tower if you're not there.
So our wake turbulence isn't gonna be that bad. It's just 273s.
Yep.
Delta 991, same for you, tower 26.7, monitored.
Over to tower 0.67, Delta 991 will monitor.
Minneapolis ground, Sun Country 2200, Information Foxtrot looking to pick up IFR to Denver.
Alright, departure is 135. 47.
Supposed to be monitoring tower, not departure.
No, I was setting departure. We're
Oh,
on
okay.
tower.
Okay.
Minneapolis Tower, good evening, Delta 991, 30 left, holding short, Alpha 1.
991 Minneapolis, hold short 30 left.
We'll hold 991.
Alright, before takeoff checklist, let's go.
Alright, before takeoff checklist, takeoff brief,
Completed.
flight controls.
Burn up the page.
Flight controls, that's fuel, flight controls, full left,
Full up, full
Alright.
down. Rudder.
checks, We're still 0.9 for trim. It's fine if you're fine with
Yep,
it.
full range of motion.
Gotcha. Okay, flight instruments are checked.
Yep.
Flaps, we're gonna set flaps 1. Can you set that? There we go. Flaps 1.
Marshall 1708, see you.
Okay.
And
Make sure the spoiler.
ECAM,
Make sure the spoilers are armed. I noticed they're not.
There we go. Take off. ECAM, no blue, no warning. Predicted wind shear is off. That's not an issue. Oh, you got armed spoilers. They're not arming for me. Oh, there we go.
Okay, spoilers are armed, and even though I'm holding the brakes, it's still deactivating them. After a bit, so I have to. You know what? I'm just gonna set the parking brake. If it would, I can't set the parking brake. Can you set the parking
I was
brake?
clicking it at the same time.
Oh, set it.
Alright,
There.
parking brake is set. There we go.
That's better. We're slightly past the hold point. So just
That's
slightly,
fine.
but yeah, it's fine. I agree. Totally fine.
Okay, would you like below the line?
Below the line. Sure, let's go below the line.
Cabin signs are set. TCAS, TARA, packs are going to stay on because we don't need high performance. We're ready to go.
All right.
Okay, tray tables are stored. These are just memory items. Alright, nozzle steering is on, braking is max, brake fan is off.
260, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff.
All right. The United flight ahead of us just got cleared to go.
Yep, I'm gonna
991 Minneapolis, runway 30 left, line up runway.
line up runway 30 left behind departing traffic, Delta 991.
Landing lights.
Are gonna come on, if I can get up there, there we on, taxi light goes to landing, strobes are on, and United is rolling.
991, expect short delay on the runway for spacing.
We'll hold through the delay, Delta 991. We got a spacing delay.
Yep, I heard that.
That Southwest looks nice. I love doing Southwest flights, they're fun.
But you gotta remember, whenever you do a Southwest flight, you have to do the Southwest taxi.
Oh yeah, 30 knots, full out.
Yeah.
If you're not at least hitting V1 at taxi, you're doing it wrong. And we're supposed to be braking. Why are we rolling?
So I'm just trying to get it lined up properly, that's all. That's pretty close.
Southwest have a nice livery, I'll say that much.
Looks like it's vectors straight after takeoff. Is that correct?
Yeah, heading's
Okay.
most likely going to be somewhere in the 260 region. So I'm just going to set 260 as not set, but armed. There we go. Alright, I'm going to kick our weather radar on. Just because what's out in front of us doesn't look fun.
Yeah, honestly it doesn't. Big clouds that might be full of something nasty.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yep. Alright. Should be getting our takeoff clearance at any moment.
United, correction, Delta 991 flight, thing 260, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff.
260 clear for takeoff, 30 left, Delta 991.
Alright.
There we go.
364 Everybody happy?
Yep, chrono is running. Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna set 50 on the N1 just to get her going.
557 Minneapolis, Hotel
Yep, she's good. Setting flex.
Gotcha. Man, flex, SRS, and runway. Actually, it's not saying SRS. Oh, that's Airbus though. Or
Okay.
Aerosoft, not
You
Airbus.
ready for tomorrow?
Thrust set. 30 knots, cross check.
Check.
100 knots. Okay, I'm gonna call go.
Yep. Go.
V1.
Rotate. V2.
Positive rate. Gear up.
You're coming up. Here comes your heading.
Smell you later, Minneapolis.
Right over target. They have a giant target on the roof, so if you miss the runway, you know where to go.
Oh, I slightly overshot the heading.
You're fine, because as soon as we level, we're good.
991 contact departure.
Departure for 991, we'll see you later.
Okay, we'll throttle back at 4,000. Even though it's already giving me the lever climb indicator.
Good evening, Delta 991 is 2.9 for 7, heading 260.
Delta 991 Minneapolis departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 17,000 altitude.
17,000 for Delta 991.
Flaps 1. Actually, flaps up, sorry.
Yep, 1 second, let me set altitude. And flaps up.
And 4,000, so thrust
4,000,
climb.
lever climb, and noise abatement. Heading, altitude set.
After takeoff checklist.
Oh, the minute I put it away. After takeoff. So, okay, gear is up. Flaps are retracted.
Mini
Taps
approach,
are
good evening,
on.
North Center
ECAM memo
421,
is
checking
checked.
in,
We're good.
and we're 11,000, we're parking at the Humphrey.
Alright. After takeoff checklist complete. Autopilot on.
North
AP1
Shuttle
is on.
421 Minneapolis approach, good evening, information Foxtrot current, Minneapolis altimeter 3019, turn left heading 330, descend maintain 4,000 vector, ILS runway 30 left approach. Okay, can you, you were a little broken there, we got a left turn there and then everything kind of went kaput. North Shuttle 421, no worries, turn left
Yep,
heading
he's local.
230, descend and maintain 4,000, vector, ILS runway 30 left approach. Okay, left turn 230 down to 4 and we'll expect vectors, runway 30 left, north central 421. Correction, Delta 991, cleared directive RX, Alpha Romeo, Romeo, X, Echo, X.
Clear direct RX, Delta 991, thank you.
I got that.
Thank you. And here is your nav.
Passing 10,000. Landing lights off.
Landing lights out, turn off is out, and nose light is out. Cabin crew is alerted.
I'm just gonna turn down the desktop audio to make it a bit better to hear, because it is kind of loud from what I've seen. At least on my end it is. So, for the sake of the stream, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
Departure 7364, 3.4 for 7, 268.
Getting a nice sunrise.
Departure radar contact, climb.
Oh, sunset, sorry. Jeez. But yeah, it is very nice.
After takeoff, we're gonna go back to normal on the engine starter.
Alpha 364, maintain 250 knots.
Traffic is set. And we are good.
All right. So we've got a bit of a grace period before everything goes to crap and we descend into madness.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna set centers free.
And 364, I'm sorry, can you verify that text again? Southwest 364, it's RX, Alpha, Romeo, Echo, X-ray.
Direct RX, so 364.
Delta 991, contact Minneapolis Center 1335.
Over to center, Delta 991, we'll see it. Center.
And for South 3.
I need to pull up our progress page. How far out are we?
We're approaching 17 thou.
Yep, how far out are we from RX?
46. Actually, that's to skip.
30 miles, I got
30 miles. Okay.
Yep. Center, good evening, Delta 991 is 16.8 for 7, 30 miles direct RX stage.
Delta 991, Minneapolis Center, good evening. Climb maintain level 360, roger these squid.
360 for Delta 991. Alright, 360 climb.
Minneapolis Center, medevac 819 RX, 6 years on the ground at Grand Rapids Airport, Clarkson, Mini, you have the numbers, and the number 1 ready for departure off of 34 in 3 minutes. Medevac, November 819 RX, base area, Minneapolis Center, good evening, cleared from the Grand Rapids Airport to Minneapolis Airport as filed. Maintain 14,000, departure frequency 133.4, squawk 4232, time 0034 and 3/4, clearance wood, not off by 0040. Report airborne on course, release for departure.
Right, past 18,000. Set standard.
Alrighty, standard is set.
Minneapolis Center, 698 heavy, file 400. Medevac, 9RX, read that correct.
City Center, that was 364, 12A for 17,250 assigned.
United 898 Minneapolis Center, good evening. Correction, United 698 Minneapolis Center, good evening. United 698.
City South was 364 at a 13.7 for 17,250 assigned.
Southwest 364 Minneapolis Center, climb and maintain level 360. I'm sorry, you said 250 knots this one?
Yes, sir. 250 assigned at the 360. That was 364.
Alright, thanks.
And for 364, we told the Tracon we were picking up FLIGHTBEAM. Tops are about 14.6, so we're clear of that now.
Okay, thanks. That's more.
Maybe we should have had the NTI system on.
Not really. It wasn't that bad.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. It honestly could have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
Delta 1708, same Mach number.
Called it. People are getting adjusted for spacing.
2 and Mach 0.7.
17 is in front of us, so we're probably
1708, maintain Mach
Yeah, we're probably gonna get it too.
Okay, we'll be 7700 graders.
Yep, managed here. It's already 0.77 set in here, so we should be okay.
Contact 40 miles east of Des Moines. Good evening.
Yeah, cruise is already set. Nice.
Yeah, I just want to know. At our destination, we're estimated to have 8,000 pounds of fuel still on board, so that leaves us with plenty of fuel left over to circle if we have to.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'd rather circle at a higher altitude than a lower altitude because it's more efficient.
Climb and maintain flight level 360.
I would totally rather circle at Denver than Washington.
Oh yeah, because
It's a lot brighter in Denver too.
well, yeah, but the thing about it is Denver is there's a lot of open ground around the airport. So if we do run out of fuel and we can't make the airport for some reason, which I doubt, we have plenty of places to put it down that won't kill anyone.
Yeah, and there's also Denver has like 3 different airports too.
Oh well, yeah, they do, don't they?
Got in 1796. Ligma Airspace. Chicago Center is closed. Frequency change approved.
I think we're immediately off to Denver. I just don't know which Denver.
Oh well, we'll find out when we get the call. Yeah, it is straight to Denver, and oh my gosh, look at that spy. Oh my gosh, 202 arrivals.
Nice.
202.
I'm watching Minneapolis' scope, Minneapolis Center, and holy crap. It's just a line.
Well, it is a pretty short route, so it's not a big surprise that people are doing it.
Yeah.
Minneapolis Center, hello, Delta 816, 13,800, climbing 17,000, speed 250. Delta 816, Minneapolis Center, roger, climb and maintain flight level 340, roger, speed smooth. 340, Delta 816. Southwest 364, turn 30 degrees left, vectors and trails facing to Denver. Southwest 364, turn 30 degrees left, vectors for trails facing to Denver. 30 left, 360. Northwest 557, turn 30 degrees.
I want to quickly look at what we have for weather in Denver. See what we got.
Delta 816, turn 30 degrees left, vectors and trails facing.
Okay, so the 16s and 17s are active. Winds are 170 at 14 knots, according to what's going on the ground. In 2 hours, it's the same thing, so
Trails facing.
very good. So winds are 170 at 14 knots, with probably expect a decent headwind. Temperatures are 4 degrees. Dew point is -4 degrees. Plenty of visibility, 10 statute miles. Pressure altimeter is 29099er. Broken at 4,500 feet. And that's it.
Nice. Okay. Everybody behind us is getting 30 degrees right.
Except us, because we haven't gotten that call yet.
No, everybody behind us is
Oh, yeah.
Delta 816, Minneapolis Center, how do you read?
Oh, boy.
AJ, if you're having issues with them, let me know and I'll get rid of them. Okay, well, I mean, he just disappeared. That's fantastic. I mean, considering this is event level traffic here, but yeah. I don't know.
Someone's having either A, connection troubles, B, got so embarrassed that he just left, or C, both.
No, it's not connection troubles. It's AJ cleared him there's someone that's a super.
30 left, Delta 16.
Hmm.
You guys need to step away and make sure you let me know before you do if you can.
Ouch, half the frames are being dropped. That cannot be good.
Yeah, no excuse for that. My fault.
I'm still at 50.
Well, no, I'm looking at, for me right now in the sim, it's 31 frames. But I'm looking at OBS, it's telling me 55% frame drop. That's not okay.
Ouch.
It's enough to start the stream.
Minneapolis Center, United 1106, direct.
Why can I not push this?
250 knots on speed at 9,000.
There we go.
1106, Minneapolis Center, Roger. Climb and maintain flight level 360.
360, United 1106.
0.79. Alright, speed just went manual.
Okay. Hopefully that fixes it slightly. I tried to fix the drop frame rate issue, but it's not helping because the frame rate's even worse. It's now at 65 frames are being dropped. This is definitely not a good thing, and I'm trying to work it out, but this is not helping. I'm just going to quickly go and take a look at what it actually looks like on my end. Yeah, it is completely crap. The output is very, very garbage. Hopefully that'll make it a bit better. I don't know. We'll see.
Northwest 557, proceed direct O'Neill.
O'Neill for 557.
United 1106, turn 30 degrees left, vectors for your climb.
Right, 30 left, vectors for climb, United 1106.
Well, also checking in unanswered, I'm sorry.
Alright, seatbelts are gonna go auto.
Okay.
Air Canada 1693, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Minneapolis Center, Skybus 1492 with you, flight level 360.
First sequence when you transition to that.
The problem was the rate was just far too high and I couldn't keep up. So that should be far better. I think I just fixed it.
0.75. 0.75, Delta 16.
Yeah, 0 frames have been dropped so far. This should be far better, far cleaner. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
93, I acknowledged your check-in before. Good evening. Air Canada 1693, improvement request.
Yes, I'm looking at the preview window and everything looks much smoother. Everything should be fixed. Yep. Everything is much better.
Minneapolis Center, Skybus 1492 with you, flight level 360.
Did I hear Skybus?
92, Minneapolis
Yep,
Center, Roger.
Skybus.
I've never heard that one before.
I don't even know who that is.
Google it.
Skybus Airline. I think it's local. It's been over for a while. But yeah, they flew out of Minneapolis with A319. Based in Cleveland.
Huh.
Or Columbus, sorry. The This plane looks nice though in the sunset.
Oh yeah. It's always beautiful. It's always looks better at altitude. Still a little bit of light chop.
Yeah, there is. I'm definitely noticing that.
Compass 364, increase to Mach point 80. 80, that was 364.
Honestly, this is barely using any CPU, so I think I can actually go to the airport and set it to be...
I gotta check what mine is.
I think I can set it to be even lower, more CPU usage. Well, the, if I open up Task Manager, it's actually only using 62% of it, so...
I'm at 75 right now.
Yeah, so I feel comfortable training up the quality sliders on my my OBS software without taking a huge frame rate hit, so I'm not worried. What are you doing with your footrest?
Me? I don't have anything on.
Oh, for me it was when you were messing around with it. Speaking of which, where's my coffee?
We can unlock the cockpit door.
There we go. I think I heard it in the background. Yeah, there it is. I have my coffee now. Just, lock the cockpit door again. Yay, my coffee.
I could just fold your table and make it all go away.
No, don't you dare. Let me have my coffee. Oh, you know, if I wanted to, I could just press the FA call button.
Oh wait, really? That works?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I think it does. Where it's up here somewhere. Oh wow, that glare is getting bright. Dang.
And we are slowing down. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, get that back up.
It's checked.
Alright, get it back up. We can't drop too slow, otherwise ATC is gonna give us a hammering.
I brought it up. We can probably just go MCT if we need to.
That's manual control of throttle, right?
Yeah, manual control. It's smart that guy switched his flight plan mid-flight into Denver because he realized, hey, this arrival's less busy.
See, any FNO event during this period, especially in Europe, is gonna get overloaded. Because, you know...
AJ's a really good controller, so he's good at this. He's also streaming, so I have that open in another tab.
Yeah, he's streaming with probably a 200% increase in the audience compared to us.
He's at 46.
Wow, that's better than what we got. I'm gonna double check Denver's stats again. 218 arrivals and 63 departures. I swear, 90% of the entire Vatsim community that's online right now is going to Denver. At least it feels that way. I think the camera moved back on its own. I have to turn back on my controller to adjust the camera be back forward. That's better.
Why are we going this slow? So Mach selected as 0.79.
For me, it's 0.77. I think that's why. Should it be set 0.79?
Yep, so if you go to first,
Yeah, I adjusted. I adjusted it manually and set it to 0.79, so now it should go up. Because remember, I'm pilot flying, so I'm pretty sure that means that only I can make adjustments. But I don't know. It's been kind of weird. Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know.
there we go.
Southwest 360 birdies to Mach 0.78.
Okay. Let's go for a 30-minute fuel check. Because we've been at cruise for about 30 minutes now. Let's see here.
13.08.
Yep. For me, it's 13,160, but that's okay. It's pretty close. We've burned 4,780 pounds, and fueling more 5140. We have more than enough to make it. We're good.
Yeah, we're burning 85 pounds in that too, so it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's weird because it's consistent light shop. It's not like it picks up and it goes away. It's just there.
819, increase to Mach 0.79. Alright, we'll go 79 back again on the 819. And Minneapolis, and on 819, 79, okay, thanks.
Jeez, if you look at range, watch this. If I'm all the way zoomed in like this, you don't see anything, but as I bring it farther out, just nothing but traffic.
For me, I only have one piece of traffic on the radar display.
400.
I got two.
Guided 1106, turn 30 degrees left, vectors for spacing. Alright, 30 left, guided 1106.
See, it's odd because normally I have stuff to do. Like normally when I go flying, I can.
We're gonna get a new center controller in a second.
Raj.
104, Minneapolis Center, roger.
Okay, you were saying?
What I was saying was
9100 east to Mach 0.78.
0.78 for 911.
set. But what I was saying was, normally I have stuff to do. I can usually play on my phone or use my computer and do other things while I'm flying. But right now, A, I can't because it's an event. And B, I can't play on my phone because my phone is my webcam. So I'm stuck here and I can't do anything. I'll just have to sit here and just be, I mean, okay. I assume airline pilots, they have unlimited access to the in-flight Wi-Fi. So they at least have something to do. Or they're doing work on their laptop or something. But here, I can't do anything. I do, but only problem is that OBS picks up all those other audio channels. I can't just set it to only take audio from the sim. Yeah, it sucks.
I think I just got you more coffee.
Thanks. I haven't even finished my first one. I'm gonna be so hyped up on caffeine by the end of this.
Then the real question becomes who's gonna have to land it. Yeah, I wonder how many times you can spam coffee.
That's by spamming the FA call button. Well, no one's in the doorway right now, so...
But there's your phone.
Again? Stop giving me coffee! Ugh. It hasn't put any additional coffee for me, it's still the same coffee.
No, where does the camera show up for the cockpit?
Oh, on the lower ECAM display. Watch.
I am not seeing anything.
Just next to the parking brake is a little toggle switch. It'll.
I got it now, yeah. It's definitely on whatever end you do it on.
Yeah, I see. I believe you can. There's a That doesn't do anything, huh?
And then if I press the call button now.
There's usually like a bell that goes off when she's there. Yeah, they. Yeah.
And now there's somebody there.
Sorry?
And now it's gone.
No! Why'd you do that? No, my coffee! Why'd you do that?
It's still there for me.
It's not for me!
Get new one.
I don't want a new one. I like that coffee. I could turn that into a stream highlight clip. Is the coffee caper. We could turn this dead air into a podcast. Look, I'm not even joking. We could totally do that. I mean, that's the suggestion I made to the level 5 meeting. Is I do this all the time, but it's always all dead air during cruise, aside from ATC comms. But aside from that, you just hear the fatiguing noise of CFM engines. So why don't we take this and we do something interesting with it, like going over announcements or doing other things that maybe, I don't know, talk about stuff, have guest speakers on or something like that. I don't know. The sky's the limit, quite literally.
The biggest issue that we have though is we actually have controllers.
Sorry?
We actually have controllers, so that's the biggest issue. 'Cause I've had
Yeah.
We're on that cruise. You have a speed for us?
He was asking about speed, though.
Sorry, I didn't know if that was just for flying. Yeah, but then Canada South the fuel site level is Delta 816, proceed direct O'Neill.
Direct O'Neill, Delta 816.
Air Canada 758, Minneapolis Center, roger. 1106, proceed direct O'Neill. Ten 1106, proceed direct O'Neill. Direct O'Neill. 10 1106. Northwest 557 east of Mach point 75. Delta 991 reduced to Mach point 76.
0.76 for 991.
Set.
Southwest 364, turn 30 degrees left, vectors for spacing.
Can you set that one?
30 left, 364.
Why is it 7-7? It should be 7-6.
It is 7.6 for me.
Okay, well it was 7-7 for me, so I think that's 0.1 off, but I'm PIC and also PF, so it should be set to what mine is showing because I'm registered as PF, so it's gonna set to whatever mine was set to. The phone came out and it's sitting on the tray.
Lighting 180, vectors for sequence.
I've seen the newspaper, the phone, and the I've seen the coffee, but the phone is definitely my favorite. Let's see just how
How did the phone come?
it just comes out at random with your tray down. I want us to take a look at this. It's like a totally random. It looks like an Android that's been skinned to look like an iOS.
1 second, 1 second. Oh.
It's weird.
If you look at it, it's Samsung spelled backwards.
It's not. It's the okay. It's not Samsung spelled backwards. You take
Samsung lets split in half.
yeah, it's split in half and then flipped. Updated February 1st, 2012. At 7:13 and 45 seconds in the morning. This is old, but it's hilarious at the same time. Not gonna lie, that's pretty funny.
Air Canada 1693, Minneapolis Center, roger.
That is actually that's pretty funny. Good job, Aerosoft. You outdid yourself. Hold on. How did you turn on that tray light? I think I found it.
It's gonna be right under.
Found it.
Yeah.
That's the low setting. You need it up higher. There. Yeah. Okay. That's too bright because now I can't see what's going on the. Can't see the screen on the phone now. So what's the point in having it that high?
Air Canada 1128, contact Cleveland Center
The phone was never there for you, I don't think.
I saw it for a little. Now it's
698 contact
Oh.
Denver Center.
Well, for me, it's still there.
127.65. Good night. 127.65. Good night. 690. Skybus 1490. Correction. Skybus 1492. Contact Denver Center.
Still 240 miles to go to TD. This flight seems longer than I remember. Like, I'm serious, this flight feels longer than I remember it being. Maybe it's because we're flying so slowly.
I need to be listening to this.
Why does he not just do brakes instead of...
Well, yeah, I gotta keep listening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, who needed to leave?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I still didn't catch that. That was, I'm coordinating on the line simultaneously with this block for me.
Oh, United 5651.
Started 5651. I'm sorry, you need to step away for a bit. Is that what you said?
Yeah, about that.
Okay, 5 minutes off, approved for now.
Roger, 5 minutes, cruise 5651.
Center South 847, 12,000, climbing 17,000. Southwest 847, Minneapolis Center, roger. Southwest 847, climb and maintain flight level 380. 380, South 847. Yeah, 819, contact Denver Center 135.6, good night. We're to Denver Center now, 35.6, you know, 819. Clipper 5515, Minneapolis Center, roger.
Ooh, a Clipper.
There's another one
Pan
behind.
Am. I did not expect that.
Air Canada 754,
Cycle range.
Minneapolis
Hold
Center,
on
roger.
for a second. Okay, it's still working.
Good. I think this is the best luck we've ever had with this.
We're just very jumpy.
I honestly think this is the best luck we've ever had with this system. It's working great. You know, let's not jinx it.
We're not even using Hamachi.
No, we are.
I'm not.
What?
Here, let me get Hamachi then.
No, just keep it off. Keep it off. It's stable right now. Let's just carry on. Okay. Okay. Let's just keep it chill. We're doing good. Okay, just not break anything. Everything's good so far. I don't want to wreck it. This would be our first flight without any issues if it goes right.
Oh yeah, because Fort Lauderdale crashed and that was.
Yep. And then going into DC when that happened.
I keep getting like flickering black screen.
The way to solve that is because there's a couple things you have to do. First off, change your target FPS to 60, and then enable VSync and triple buffering. That'll help it.
135.6 by the 991. We'll see you tomorrow, AJ.
I assume you knew, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Mini Center, Clipper 101, flight level 350.
Mini center. That's interesting.
Here, I gotta call Denver. Hold on. Denver, good evening. Delta 991.
Stepping.
20.35.
I was not stepping on my.
Yes, you were. I could hear the beat.
39220. Negative. That was for Director 726. Contact number approach 120.35.
Instantly shut down.
Go direct to the minute. Left turn heading 100.
Denver Center, good evening. Delta 991 is with you, level 360, about 120 miles from quarter, Mach .76.
Delta 991, Denver Center, roger. Well, Southwest 4515, proceed direct autumn and join the RAM 7 arrival.
I do not see how these are Star Wars themed.
They're not. There is one in Atlanta that is. The Jedi 2. Yeah. But, I don't know.
Clipper 501, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
If I had remembered to set up my charts correctly in the EFB, I could have looked at it and seen. Yeah.
ActiveSky just like destroyed all of my clouds.
Huh. I still have.
There's a line behind us, but that's it.
Okay, then something is not right in your settings then. You probably have the cloud. The thing with P3D V4 is that you can't set it any higher than like 110 for the cloud draw distance, otherwise stuff starts to break like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go settings, simulator.
No, it's not under simulator, it's under ActiveSky itself, not in the actual... Oh, okay. Okay, good. I guess I would have been completely paused if that had been the case. Yeah.
Maximum cloud draw distance, 110.
What was it set to?
250.
That probably was why. It doesn't like it when you try to draw so far out. The limit that P3D can do is 110, even though the maximum the slider will do is 90.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 80 for maximum draw distance.
Central aircraft, if you're going into Denver, possible holding is coming up. The east side is holding right now. I may be able to get you guys in, but just be advised, possible holding coming up.
Yay! Possible holding. Ugh. You know what? I kind of saw it coming, and it's why I took on that extra fuel.
Denver Southwest 364, 36077 assigned. Southwest 364, Denver Center, welcome.
I think I can do that. So there we go. It's better. Okay.
Cycle range again for me since I just screwed a whole bunch of settings. Make sure we're still connected. There we go. I see it.
Okay. You had me worried for a second.
70 knots, please. At 1227, ascend via the launch 1 arrival, Denver landing south, Denver altimeter 3000.
Yeah, I still don't see like any clouds.
Huh, that's a little odd. I don't know. There's not a whole lot of clouds for me, but directly beneath us there should be complete overcast, and it should be ending at about 20 miles.
I can see the ground.
That's not normal. Well, doesn't matter. I'm pilot flying, and that's the only one you really needs to other.
Delta 800, Denver Center, welcome.
If you were pilot flying and you couldn't have any weather, I'd be concerned.
Delta 1701. Power 10, Denver Center, you still with me? Thank you, I just want to make sure, thanks. Southwest 4515, I'm going to have to hold you going in. Maintain flight level 240, clear direct, ramps, hold at ramps as published. Expect further clearance time at 0140 Zulu.
Great. Do you have an approach set up into Denver?
It should be programmed in already.
What is it?
It should be the approach in the flight plan.
Yep, Alley 1, right?
Yeah, LA1.
What is Denver landing?
They're landing the 16s and the 17s, but I'll check the ATIS just to make sure. Actually, I can't check the ATIS from here. I have to go to VATSPY. I have to go to VATSPY. Oh my gosh!
What runway should we expect? Just give me a runway.
I don't know. Hold on. First of all, 222 arrivals. I need to get the ATIS. Jesus, freaking! Any more traffic and freaking VATSPY is gonna break. Okay. It's not giving me any. Not giving me any ATIS. I'm gonna say 16 right.
Okay.
Oh, yep. VATSPY just completely broke. VATSPY could not take it, and it broke. Yeah, Porter is the trans. It should be, everything should have been pre-programmed, but you didn't change anything. Should have all been good. Yeah, they're landing south, so it's either one of the 16s or one of the 17s from here on. Once we cross Porter, we'll do the in-range checklist and begin the approach brief. Where's TD?
They were gonna give us a TD.
I guess so, yeah. So at Porter, we'll do the in-range checklist.
I'm just trying to keep it quiet so I can hear Denver.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, it's understandable. Why do you think we have two guys for this?
Delta 1, contact Denver approach 120.35. 2035, have a good night, Delta 1. Southwest 552, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Well, I want to extend this to all screens now.
Contact Denver Center 1.
Because I didn't have that set. So just gonna go here and stretch. And down. There we go. So I'll check the OBS display, see how that looks. Yeah, everything looks normal. Okay, that gave me a mini heart attack because my screen kind of froze up for a sec. And I went, oh no! And the sound did the same thing too. I'm like, oh no! But, no, it's okay. Whenever my Xbox controller connects or disconnects, it does that, so it's not a surprise. Well, it was a surprise, but it shouldn't be a surprise.
Delta 991, contact Denver Center 127.65.
127.65 Delta 991.
Southwest 45. Roger. We'll expect a hold over Ale, and our top of descent is over Bitter. Spell that one for me. It's the fix just before Ale on the arrival. Yes, I see.
I don't know. Some of these suits in the stars have weird names.
With you level 360.
Delta 991.
Some of these suits, some of these waypoints have.
Just be advised, Denver's on a hold. Expect a hold at Ale, as published on the Ale 1. Just advise me on top of descent.
Ethan will expect the hold at A. Delta 991 will call you for descent.
Let me pull up my Navigraph charts.
United 819, you can expect a hold at Ale. Advise me ready for top of descent.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the chart for AL1.
Yeah, I gotta find it too.
Where is it?
Executive 59er, unable at this time, you're in IFR airspace. You'd have to descend below flight level 180.
Okay, we'll descend to 180 and cancel.
Alright, Executive 59, just advise me crossing flight level 190.
That's crossing 190.
Are you kidding me? This hasn't updated all the new stuff yet? Oh, never mind. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Here it is. Found it. Okay, so, published hold at Ale is, upon crossing Ale, is a 180-degree turn to 058, and fly that heading for 10 nautical miles, at which point make a heading turn 238, and then rinse and repeat. Got all that?
Not really. I'm trying to pull the chart up myself.
Oh, I have the
How do you
chart.
pull it up in Navigraph charts?
I'll just turn my screen for you so it's a bit easier. So, wrong thing.
If I go Denver,
There.
add to new flight. Whatever, I'll just use yours.
Just right here. This is what it looks like. So,
I had this chart at one point. I just can't find it.
so we're approaching Porter. So it's the section's not to scale, but once
Just let me know.
you cross Porter, it's to Yeast, then to Bitter, where there's another holding point. We won't be holding at Bitter. We'll be holding here.
Write down the procedure and set it as a text in Discord.
All right. So at L
698, you can expect
058 degrees left.
logger 1. Advise me top of descent.
Proceed 10 miles. Turn left, heading 238. Rinse, repeat. Can you program that into the flight management computer?
I want to wait until we're at least getting closer and it's a finalized hold.
All right.
So when we hit about East, I'll program it. 'Cause I don't want to have a hold in there and then.
Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly go into it and see what it would look like. So, and how to program it. I'm gonna see. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah, I know. I think I know how to. It's pretty easy. Stop messing with the Don't mess with my stuff while I work.
I'm not hitting anything.
Okay, L. So it's pretty easy to turn to L. Turn is 059. That's the in, and it's a left turn. Okay, so inbound course is 236, and it's a left-hand turn, but we're not going to insert it yet. We're just going to leave it like this, so it's just simply easier to press insert, and boom.
You have it programmed?
No, not programmed, it's just temporary. So, actually, I'm going to erase it, but when we go into it, it'll just be
Wait,
that.
Go back up to it again.
Hold, it's showing a right turn, I need a left turn. The inbound course is 236.
Inbound is 236. I did
Yeah.
go over to my side. Let me set it up. Inbound course is 236.
Why are you, I'm the only one that needs to have it set, because as soon as you start changing stuff, it messes up my end.
Okay.
So, I'm the only one that needs to have it set. It should automatically update when it goes in for your end as well, so it shouldn't change anything. Should be okay.
Where is our top of this?
I don't know. Where is our... There is no top of descent in here.
Yeah, we gotta clear it for discontinuity.
Oh, that's why. Erase that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Center exec, that's 59 through 19,000.
United 209.
Why is there a hold in here between at Bruise?
Find out what it is. Skybus 1492, Roger. Flag
Like
correct.
at Bruise, there's a
We don't have to descend until yeast.
Advise me.
Okay, we'll send to yeast. Okay, good. I'm just looking at the. I'm looking at here.
Or hop, I think.
59, 18,000.
Yeah, flight level 200 is what we're supposed to descend to. So towards Bitter, we don't. Where's the Bruise waypoint? That's after.
500 VFR.
Oh, that's our go round point we have to go to. Okay, never mind. I'm looking at that wrong.
Water ski 4675.
So where is? So we still don't have a top of descent,
Call
but
him and we'll call him and pull up.
yeah, okay.
Descent via the X1 arrival. Maintain flight level
Trying to
330.
keep Denver and I keep
Hold
it.
at X.
Okay, once we cross Porter, I'm gonna get the approach briefing ready.
Need to be the next arrival to flight level 230
I'm
and
gonna call him in a minute.
All right,
4675.
we're still a ways away from our descent.
Oh yeah, where are we descending? Drop?
We're not descending to like yeast, are we? Or hop anyway.
Hop, okay.
I think so.
Well yeah, hop is east, about.
So 364, 360, Mach 77 is fine. So those 364, Denver Center, Roger. You can expect a hold at Ale. Advise me when you're at top descent. Wolka 364.
Okay, where is the approach briefing card? Here it is. Okay, are you ready for the approach brief?
Yes.
Okay, aircraft technical status is good. No lights, no ECAM, we're good. Weather, we've already gone over this, but I'll just go over it again. Denver International, temperature is 3 degrees. The winds have changed. They're 160 at 13 knots. Dew point is minus 4 degrees. Visibility is 10 statute miles. Pressure is 3,000. Few clouds at 4,500 feet, broken at 15,000. So it is, the cloud conditions are getting better. Let's see here. Star navigation frequencies not necessary. We're on the AL1. We're expecting a hold at AL. That's for routing constraint. Our transition level is going to be 18,000 feet, and I believe the safe altitude here is like 8,000.
Something like that, I don't know.
Yeah. Obstacles. It's Denver. There's nothing around. Oh, there are some, but it's very limited, and I don't think we have any really restricted or prohibited areas. We're under ETC control. Go around. I believe it's direct to Bruise, and then ATC vectors from there to get back to the start of the final. aircraft procedure, gear up, and then climb out at, what is it, V2 plus 10? Or VRAF plus 10?
About 30 miles from top of the here.
Sorry, what did you say? I'm trying to listen to them.
Yeah, I understand. But aircraft procedure for the go around is like what? VRAF plus 10, plus 20?
Keep you updated here, about 30 miles from top.
Yep, and then I believe it's protection, not just a flap, gear up. Runway. I can pull up the information for Denver, airport info.
Oh, here, I'm gonna call Denver, so hold on.
Okay, so I just want to confirm, descend via the L1, accept maintain audible 230, and hold south of ALS published. Affirmative, correct.
Denver Center, Delta 991. Our top descent is gonna be directly over Hop.
991, roger, thanks.
Okay, so the shortest runway we have to work with is 12,000 feet, which is plenty long enough for us. So, and that's we're probably gonna be in one of the 16s or one of the 17s, but the shortest runway that is here is 12,000 feet. What else? Taxi, routing, and parking. What concourse are we at? A, B, or C?
I'd have to look at the gate.
Let's see.
Alpha 31.
Alpha 31. So we're at concourse Alpha. So it's pretty much just it's pretty straightforward actually. It's straight off one of the 16s or taxiing back on one of the 17s to get to the concourse. It's not that hard. Special procedures, weather, not circumnavigation is not necessary. Terrain, it's all flat. Failures, we should be okay with those. We don't have any failures set. One concern is traffic. There's going to be a high level of traffic. I mean, there's 200 arrivals, so every gate's pretty much going to be packed. That's for sure. So that's something to take note of. That should be good. Let's go for the in-range checklist.
Let me pull it up 1 second. I'm gonna close Navigap charge. Type of flagging.
And the approach briefing has been completed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No question.
All right, approach briefing complete.
Alright, approach is below 1800 is when it starts, or 18,000, sorry. Play level 180 is when it starts. So we got time.
All right. Jeez, there's gonna be a lot of us holding at Ale. That might be a traffic concern. I guess I'll just stack it at different altitudes.
Yep. They normally get like 1,500 feet separation.
Okay. I reckon we'll be on the ground within the hour, or within the next hour.
Yeah, by 10 we'll be in the ground.
For y'all, that'll be 11 for me, but you know. Oh, 10 for us, 10 for me? That's in 20 minutes. Bullshit.
10 for you is in 20 minutes.
I shouldn't have swore. That was my fault. That was heat of the moment. That was my fault. It's the cadet program. I'm not allowed to swear on this. I'm not allowed to swear on this show.
American 112, Denver Center, roger. You can expect a hold at Clash and advise me when you're at top of descent.
No, I've only ever had to hold at a holding point twice before. Once going into Miami in 2016, when Hurricane Matthew was rolling through, and I was stuck at a waypoint.
On the frequency when you're in the hold and you're 10 minutes of holding fuel left, just let me know.
Okay.
They're gonna hold us until we're out of fuel. So
Great.
The end of our fuel is gonna be 6,000 pounds.
All right. What's our fuel level right now? We're 10 minutes late on the fuel check. Okay, we've already 10 minutes passed on the fuel check. How are we doing for fuel?
Heavy, Denver Center, roger. Stand by, I'm gonna
I can't read it that well from here without moving the camera.
We're at like 9,000.
9,000 pounds? Okay, so you have 3,000 pounds of fuel to hold. But do we really need 6,000 pounds of fuel to get all the way there? I think we could probably go a little bit lower.
We can call it at 4 then.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Because the last thing I want is to be running out of fuel on final. Because I've done that before.
Yeah, if we're gonna divert, we're going to Salt Lake City. So.
Yeah.
One arrival. Just give me 1 second, sir. I'll look it up.
Hopefully we don't have to divert, but you never know.
Level 300 for now.
If it comes down to it, we can just single engine taxi and conserve some fuel. Although that raises the question, does single engine taxi really save fuel? I mean, think about it. To move the aircraft, you still need the same amount of thrust, so you're increasing the amount of fuel flow for one engine. But you could have half of that fuel flow if you're running on 2 engines. So in reality, is it saving any fuel? Something to think about.
Oh, we are well over our top of descent. I'm gonna call from saying we need to descend.
Yeah.
Centered up in 991, ready for a descent.
United 209, negative, just descend and maintain flight level 240 for now.
Not us.
Who's the other caller?
Delta 991, ready for descent.
Delta 991, roger, descend and maintain flight level 250, hold at ALS published on the AO1.
250 and we'll hold this published Delta 991.
Okay, so I'll program AO. Hold.
As you plug that in.
Yeah, it's a left-hand turn. Initial entry is 236. What do you think our last exit's gonna be for Zulu time? Actually, we'll program it. We'll program it by fuel. What did you say you wanted? 4,000 pounds.
Yes.
So 4.0.
Center Delta 17, do you have any unexpected further clearance time for us?
I can't really answer it well from here.
I don't at this time. We're trying to get a hold of approach. They're kind of
Okay.
right now.
Oh, poor approach is swamped. Apparently, that's gotta be terrible. So yeah, hold left
516
at Ale.
as published on the
Are you doing that?
descend and maintain flight level
What?
250.
Were you messing around with the FMC?
On my side.
Oh, on your side, okay. So yeah, we're holding at Ale. Wait, where did the hold go?
You can turn left directly.
The hold disappeared.
Resume the Quail 1.
Here, I'm gonna turn sync displays off.
Okay. There, the hold's back in.
Alright, I turned sync displays off. See if you can see me moving my FMS now.
I can't, actually, I can't, yeah, I can see you moving it.
1492, we're about
Okay.
10 miles
But it's
out.
not messing with yours.
I don't think so.
Yep, and then I hold L.
Okay, that's
Yep,
1492,
hold L, that's what we need. At a speed of 217? Okay.
This is the logger 1 arrival. Hold at logger at flight level 250. Sending the logger 1 arrival, holding at logger at flight level 250. Underscore, that's 1492.
So, does the, do we have a proper descent checklist, or is it just the approach checklist?
No, just an approach checklist. Because with the A320, ECAM does everything for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, I was calling for descent.
You know, I'm still... Why on earth does the camera keep moving backward? Like, seriously, I'm back inside the seat.
Set maintain flight level 260. Hold at
There, that's better.
next one.
Wait,
But
okay,
what's
I'm
weird is it...
burning a minute.
Right now we're not burning a whole lot.
So we're burning 800 pounds of fuel a minute, right?
Yeah?
And if I want 4,000 by the time we're out of the hold, we're gonna have...
Yeah, just for clarification on that hold,
How much?
Ali, did you say you wanted a leg time of 10 minutes or a leg distance of 10 nautical miles?
As published, it's 10 miles. So I actually need to change something in the settings for the hold. I have to adjust the hold to set the distance.
But I just wanted to double check, so appreciate that, 816. No, just let me know when you have 10 minutes of holding fuel left.
Okay, just hold on. I'm trying to, just hold on. I'm trying to get this to work here. Okay, so slash 10.0. Okay. So there. Now the leg distance is 10 miles, not 5. So that's what it sets to by default. So I had to change that. I'm just gonna go to the plan page and take a look at how this is actually gonna look when we go down there. Yeah, that looks right. That does look correct. Yep, and it's 10 miles. Or almost 10 miles. So yeah, that's perfect. I got a good hold going. That's the first. I have only ever programmed 2 holds before. One was a Ryanair flight into Manchester during the Cross the Pond event. I came in from like Spain. And then another one was the Miami Hurricane Matthew flight. And now I'm doing it this time. I've never had to do it before. So, we'll see.
I had a hold in Birmingham because I lost an engine in the MD-80.
Uh-oh.
And I had a hold... I think I had a hold in Minneapolis because of weather.
Of course it was weather. Come on.
Well, they held us like way out over South Dakota.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when you get held at Minneapolis, you get held a while away from the airport.
Usually because the systems that shut down Minneapolis is so big.
Delta 991, I'm going to amend your altitude, center maintain flight level 260.
Got it.
60 for 991. Would you like us to maintain that in the hold as well?
Take firm. At 1106, Denver Center, roger. You can expect to hold at tail. Advise me at top of descent. Welcome. That was 980, Denver Center. Expect to hold at Nix. Advise me at top of descent. Nix, for the hold at Denver Center, Air Canada 560 heavy. Air Canada 516 heavy 5. I just want to confirm we're clear to flight level 250. Air Canada 516 heavy A firm, descend and maintain flight level 250. Descend and maintain flight level 250, Air Canada 516 heavy. United 209, if you can maintain I believe standard is about 210 knots, so, yeah, maintain 210.
Let's do some cinematic mode because it looks beautiful.
I don't think I have a cinematic mode. I have a flyby.
You would have it if you had Chase Plan installed.
Yeah, I'll see it. I don't really like it. This is the first time I tried it.
Hey, firm, everybody on frequency should be calling me when they're at 10 minutes of hold field left. And everybody on frequency, just be advised, approaches close the southwest gate, so start getting ready for the diversion airports. We might have to divert some of you.
Oh no.
Great.
Denver, this is American 7937 with you.
American 7937, Denver Center, roger.
This is gonna suck if we have to get dessert. If we have to divert, that would just be terrible.
Roger. Expect hold it next.
That's the last thing I want to have to do is divert.
I don't want to divert either.
United 5651, Denver Center, roger.
If we push it to the point where we don't have enough fuel to get to Salt Lake City, they'll have no choice but to get us in.
Yeah, we're not gonna. If we don't have enough fuel, we're.
If we get to 4,000 pounds, we are not making it to SLC.
No, so we gotta look closer to Virgin Airport.
Orders B46.
Well, that is true, but
Verify your
I don't know.
standard P909.
We'll see. That begs the question again. What is the traffic load? Where's right? Vatsim crashed. I forgot about that. I gotta reload Vatsim because it crashed because it was so much traffic. I need to zoom out before it loads because otherwise everything's gonna break. Okay.
Roger, 147.
Okay, it's 203 arrivals and 90 departures. There's 300 airplanes in the air right now, or in the area.
It'd be nice if we just had it open.
Yeah. Jesus.
Denver Center, Solaris 0915, been holding for about 15 minutes at Nix 220. DBM 2, Hotel Golf turn left 90 degrees, vectors for traffic. Yep, just got that traffic alert, left turn. I don't know where he came from. Yeah, good call, I didn't see him either.
Okay, we're 40 miles from the entrance to the hold.
That's Southwest 980. There's Southwest 980, descend and maintain flight level 270. And hold at Nix is published on the next one. You want us to re-enter the hold at Connell 192 Hotel Golf? Yeah, DBM2 Hotel Golf. You want to resume the, I forget the leg, the opposite leg of the inbound. Alright, we'll re-enter the hold here at Connell. Thank you. Denver Center, Sun Country 2200, you're going to have flight level 360. Sun Country 2200, Denver Center, roger, expect to hold at Ale. Advise me at top of descent. I'm going to expect to hold at Ale and low advise me for top of drop, 2200.
Okay, we're approaching 26 now. Leveling off, and we'll be entering the hold at 0200 Zulu or in 4 minutes.
And Center, Southwest 364, just a heads up, we're showing about 20 from stop descent. Southwest 364, roger. Descend and maintain flight level 270, hold at AL as
As long as
published.
we
270,
once we
AL
go
published
into
on
the
ESD
hold,
for Southwest 364.
fuel use a minute.
It's gonna go up.
Well, yep. So then we're just gonna
Just actually
multiply
got
that
one
by
about a
10.
minute ago. Said they're going to be opening up the gates in about 10 minutes.
Great.
Okay, so ESC.
Yay! 10 minutes to open up gates. Hopefully we won't be holding for very long.
Yeah.
You're about 8 in line, so you'll probably be
40 minutes? That makes it worse for us. We may be.
I'm gonna ask.
American 112, 20,
Yeah, how long is our delay gonna be? Because we need to run some fuel numbers.
Hold on. Everybody's gonna ask.
United 209, you are number 5 in line, so it'll be about a 25-minute wait after the gates open. Denver, this is American 7937. 7937, stand by. American 112, descend and maintain flight level 280. Correction, hold at classes.
Don't bother asking. We'll wait our turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna type it.
And down to 3 p.m. Again, we'll hold classes published in EFC time. American 112, it's flight level 280. Your EFC is going to be about 45 minutes after the gates open. Do you have a time for that? So we can...
Boy. Look at all. There's 4 or 5 departure. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 approach controllers. 7.
50, so 025.
It is all hands on deck at Denver right now.
Denver Center Plus, 1 to 9 Golf Alpha. You have this mid-time proof.
No.
TDM 9 Golf Alpha, you're first in line, so as soon as the gates open, you'll go. So it should be another 7 minutes or so.
Lucky.
Center, do you have an EFC for United 698?
Everyone's asking now.
Alright, everybody calling for EFCs. You are in line, I have it tracked, so you'll be getting going as soon as the gates get open. Whatever, you can basically take the map, your flight level minus 19,000, that's your minutes, or times 5.
Do the math quickly.
26 times 5.
Divided by no, it's
So here, 26 minus.
times 5.
7937.
And that goes out to
3,500.
seconds.
I don't know. It just came in. So you take your hold out minus 1,900.
So no, 19,000. So it's 26,000 minus 19,000 multiplied by 5. That's your minutes.
I got a deal.
So do that.
Okay, 7937, have a good one.
Times 5.
Take care, just want to let you know.
That still gives us 35,000.
First out with 364, can we start slowing to save some gas?
Then just do 26 minus 19 and try that.
Yeah, 26 minus 19 is 7 times 5.
Southwest
35 minutes.
35 minutes. There we go. So that's how long we had to wait for. Do we have enough? Honestly, it's gonna be longer to fly to Salt Lake than it is to do that. So I think we're good to just stay in the hold and go for it, because it's gonna take longer to fly to Salt Lake than it is to wait.
Yeah, we're starting to hold.
Yep, we're entering the hold.
Delta 816. Delta 816.
So doing that math.
We're gonna have to go ahead and request diversion to Colorado Springs.
Dang, they're already starting. People are running out of fuel.
16. Continue on current course. I'll get you a reroute here in a minute.
Dang.
Roger, Delta 816.
Man, no, look at all this farmland too. It's just perfect places to land an aircraft if you had to.
Center Skybus 1492. We don't dare ask for an EFC, but it's gonna be a while because we step away for about 10 minutes.
You stole your line.
They steal my line one more time.
We're at 9790 libs. Make that at fuel burned. Fuel on board is 8120 libs. So yeah, we can burn 4,000 pounds. And what's our current fuel burn rate?
73 pounds a minute and dropping.
Okay. So
The hold at 2,500.
sorry,
No, we'll cut the hold at 3,000 pounds.
3,000 pounds. Okay. So that gives us how many minutes of holding time?
Not enough.
Not enough. You're kidding.
I don't know. It's probably going to be a while in the hold, so I don't know.
We'll see. Should have taken off a bit earlier, I think.
Well, I mean, we really couldn't have, 'cause it'd still be the same issue.
Yeah, I guess so. It's gonna take more fuel.
Yeah. And then we'd just be here later. 'Cause we're happy.
Yeah, yeah.
United 1106.
Jesus, there's I can see 3 airplanes out the window.
290.
Traffic. TCAS traffic. TCAS traffic. TCAS traffic. Dead ahead. 25,000. Look at that.
1,000 feet separation.
Damn, that is cool. Actually, not gonna lie. There's 3 airplanes holding over AL right now.
We are way outside of the plan.
No. It's just the way it did it. It's fine, I think.
It is.
Denver, bring yard 4870. Bring yard 4870.
It's the limits on the bank angle. Can you adjust the bank angle amount through this? I don't think you can. Oh, there's another guy at 25. It's a that's 24. There's a 777-200 with the old engines on it, and then directly off to our left, beneath the 22, is an A321. Just so many of us in this holding pattern.
Yeah, we got a guy right under us.
I assume the lower ones have more time, less time to wait.
You're gonna be about. Gotta do math. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. I need to take a look here. We're burning 107 pounds per minute, and we have 7820 on board. So calculator.
Bring yard 4870.
My calculator here. Go to the screen. So,
Minute wait once you hit the hold.
ooh,
50-minute wait.
Jesus. Okay, so 7780. Actually, no. 7780 minus 3,000. So hold on, 4780. So we can burn 4780. So 4780 divided by 108. That gives us 44.2 minutes of holding fuel at current fuel burn. So we can go for 44 minutes before we're hooped, and we have to divert.
Gates are open, so let's start getting people coordinated. Delta 816, you still want to divert? Yeah, I don't think we quite have 45 minutes of hold fuel on board, so that's a firm. Alright, Delta 816.
We have enough.
You're clear to the Colorado.
We're clear by 10 minutes. So we'll literally be ready to go at our 10-minute mark, because we're burning fuel at a steady like 105, 106, and I did the math correctly. We should have 44.2 minutes of holding fuel on board available to us. That's all I've got. That's all I've got on board. If we have to hold for maybe 10 minutes more, we gotta divert. We don't have a choice. We won't make it to Denver. Or actually, it would be tight, but it wouldn't be safe.
Yeah.
Like, we could, because the engines are at idle most of the time during descent anyway, so it wouldn't be too bad, but I don't know.
Oh, there you are. Delta 396, roger. You can descend and maintain flight level 290, correction, hold at excess published on the next one.
I don't see why there's this big of delay.
Well, there's only so many gates at Denver.
Well, yes, and Denver has this amount of traffic regularly a day.
Hotel Golf, once you cross Connell, you can
There is no way they have 90 departures and 197 arrivals arriving at once.
Hotel Golf, once you cross the Connell,
Yeah, Denver normally has about 200. That's not 200 at once either.
Yeah.
It's over time. So.
They only have 111 gates.
Yes, and it's not all 200 at once. So doing the math, Vatsim is doing something wrong because a real Denver can operate like this, no problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, something's up.
Well, that's not 200 arrivals at once. It's spread out over the course of the entire day.
Yeah, and then the 45 departures are spread over the course of the entire event also. So they're
Still, they're running above regular Denver capacity. Not to mention that these guys are not trained to regularly handle this kind of load.
no.
These guys don't regularly deal with it. They don't. I mean, they're not bad controllers. I'm not saying that, but still, they get kind of a bit of slack. Come on. They're working hard. They're doing their best. Is their best enough? I wouldn't say so, but you know. But looking at the numbers from when I crunched, and the fuel flow is still steady, and the burn, we should be good for holding fuel. We should have enough to clear.
What is our exit to hold fuel?
Exit the hold fuel is 3,000.
Okay. And then what's 10 minutes?
I'm actually gonna do the math again to see what it would be for 4,000 pounds. See how much time we'd have. It's been about, I think, 5 minutes since we did the last calculation, so we'll just subtract 5 minutes.
I'm listening to VPILOT. You are way quiet.
Okay, I'm turning up my volume on Discord. Do we have 7,400 pounds on board? So 7,400 minus 4,000 gives us 3,400 pounds. Oh, that's not right. 7,400. Okay, so that's the amount of. Okay, hold on. I need to readjust my math here. Okay, so 7,400. Okay, so we'd have 3,400 pounds of holding fuel left, and that means that 3,400 divided by 105, we'd have 32.3 minutes if we wanted to exit with 4,000 pounds of fuel remaining in the tanks. That's all we'd have. So we'd be cutting it pretty close, but it would be doable. I'm just gonna go back to the star chart here. AL1, I'm gonna pin it.
Turn left heading 270 for now, and expect the Quail 1 arrival. Let me know when you get it plugged in. Alright, left 270 and expecting the Quail. I think there's two behind me that were in vector as well. Yeah, I haven't gotten the second one. FedEx 336, you can expect the Quail 1 arrival. Advise when you got it plugged in. Quail 1 for FedEx 336, appreciate it. TBM 2 Hotel Golf contact approach 124.95, good day. Approach 124.95 to Hotel Golf. Denver Center, United 1106. We're on the Mach .75 restriction. Can we get on speed?
There's just this random holding point.
United 1106.
I'm gonna call for regular speed.
United 1106. Roger. Speed is your discretion. Under normal speed. United 1106.
Delta 991 requesting the same normal speed.
991, that's approved normal speed.
Normal speed.
Set.
47, fly direct.
That should help with the fuel consumption. That'll allow us to hold us. That'll allow us to hold for longer, meaning we can go the distance. So that changes the fuel calculation. So we're at 7,100. We want to exit with 4,000. So minus 4,000. So we have 3,100 pounds of holding fuel. Divide that by. I'm gonna wait to see. I think the we're gonna say 80.
3 minutes ago, so it'll probably be more like a 4 or 5 minute.
Yep, still 45 minute holds.
We'll run some numbers later.
That's for people behind us though. We're lower. Remember, we're lower in the list because it was 35 minutes before, so that time's definitely gone down. So right now at an 80 pound per hour pound per minute fuel burn, that puts us down to 38, almost 39 minutes of holding fuel at that speed. So we should be okay. So we're well within limits now. We'll be making it to Denver tonight. provided the sim doesn't crash and nothing else goes wrong. I think that's why we were so far out of the way of the off the hold, is because we were going so fast.
Delta 3438, expect to hold at AL, advise when you're on top of descent.
Another one holding an AL. They're all holding an AL.
Everybody is holding there, not
Advise when you're ready for a...
There are 2 other points that can hold on this star. Come on.
They're gonna fill this up.
Oh yeah. And once they do, they're gonna have to start giving unofficial holds at higher and higher points.
They're gonna start holding people at their,
That cruise.
no, they're gonna start holding people at departure. They're not gonna let them wait. This is so stupid.
547, roger.
Yeah.
We got traffic again.
Yep. TCAS traffic. Directly beneath us at 22. Standing through 21.
Approach loaded and...
He's plus 10 high above us. I see him. He's right off on the-
27. That 737-8.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got him. We're kind of in a sandwich here. Not gonna lie.
Left turn during clash and resume the clash. This is the clash 1.
Alright, we're gonna call 10 minutes of holding fuel left at 6,000. So that'll put us at 4,000 pounds.
For United 1050, we're clear to descend to 320 over Connell.
But that. What do you mean?
Be advised, we're picking up someone at 27 in the hold. Is that correct?
We're at 26.
Affirm United 819, turn correction, flight heading 320.
Hold on.
320,
Okay. I'm a little confused what you're talking about because when fuel on board reads 4,000, that's our cutoff to divert.
Okay. Yep.
And
5,000, that's our 10 minutes to divert.
yes, at 5,000 or 10 minutes to divert, and that we should be within the window at that point.
We better be.
Yeah, because
I keep seeing people just disconnect in front of us.
yeah, I'm not surprised. That might bump us ahead in the lineup though. That might actually help. I'm gonna rerun the numbers with the updated fuel burn. What is it burning? 70? Should be burning about 70. Yeah, 67. Okay. So current fuel in the tanks is 6940 minus the 4,000 pounds for diversion. Crap, I reset. 6940 divided by, actually no, minus 4,000 pounds. That leaves us with 2940 in the tanks for current diversion, divided by 70. That gives us 42 minutes of holding fuel. So we have more than enough to last till we're in line next. Or should be okay.
United 209, if you don't have more than 15 minutes of fuel left, I'm going to have to divert you to cause. Advise when you're ready for a regroup.
Okay, we have about 50 minutes to the last of our tank here. I think we can hold for about another 15 to 20 minutes.
Alright, you got about a 20-minute wait, so it's going to be right on the edge.
Whew. I don't know if he's lucky or unlucky or both.
United 1050, I apologize. I'm going to maintain flight level 320 now. Flight level 320,
You wanna know what would be fun? Atlanta's gonna be fully staffed tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
Across the pond, right?
I think so.
Do you want to do Southwest stuff in Atlanta?
675.
Sure. Go to Fort Lauderdale or something. That's cool.
Yeah, because all of Atlanta will be on, and hopefully they have ramp controllers on. That's my favorite part of Atlanta, is when they actually get low.
United 819, turn heading 190.
We could do...
I can't believe I missed on CTP. I completely forgot about it.
I might do a flight of Keflavik to Minneapolis in Iceland Air.
You've got about a 15-minute wait left.
It's like extremely early though, it's 5 a.m. for me.
Ooh.
So it'd be...
Delta 39 is slated to
Yeah,
divert to
Yeah, 6 a.m. for me.
but it goes until 3 p.m. for me though, so maybe. We'll see.
Perhaps.
Yeah, we
I'm
could-
always down for a 7.5. So you know.
when you're ready for a I'll do the best I can.
Yeah.
Don't have anything to write on, so just be easy on me. Delta 396.
Alright, pretty easy. Delta 396 is radar vector direct at Dane, Alpha Delta Alpha November Echo, then the Black Forest VOR, Bravo Romeo Kilo, and then direct.
Alright, clear to the Colorado Springs Airport, direct at Dane, Black Forest VOR, direct Delta 396.
396 cents. Readback is correct. Turn left heading 250 when able.
250, Delta 396.
Denver Center for 2775 of 320.
So a 2-hour flight is turning into a 4-hour one.
It's gonna be a lot more than 4 hours by the end of this, I bet.
I don't know.
Roger, expect the hold at Nix on the Nix 1 arrival and advise the top of descent.
Another one going into a hold.
Then we'll hold at Nix 2775.
Congratulations, man. You're
What was the call
screwed.
sign 0915?
Mm-hmm.
Solaris 0915.
Oh my god, he's loud.
Solaris 0915, roger. Turn right direct Nix, resume the Nix 1 arrival, descend via the Nix 1.
Oh, people are getting descended. Let's hope.
Alright, direct next one arrival.
I wonder if we could drop to green dot.
Denver
So
Center
we're,
at 584, level 36.
Green dot?
We're just coming up on
Oh, the green dot.
I'm gonna drop to green dot. It's 202.
202? Okay, that'll help us save even more fuel because we're already 15, almost 20 minutes to the green.
Roger, expect the hold at Nix, advise the top of descent.
So that'll push us even further into the green for Delta fuel.
Just gotta contact me by G, stop 1840.
So we should be okay. We can last out here for quite a while at this speed.
By Denver G approach 2495.
Right now we are flying for endurance. That means as slow as possible.
Taco 1847, yeah, should be on him, 124.95.
We're not flying for distance. We're not trying to make the best time. We're just trying to maximize our range. And this is how we're gonna do it. Fly nice and slow. Still burning 67 pounds per minute, or was that 87? Okay, I gotta turn on my controller and risk a sim crash. I need to find out how much we're burning.
How much we're burning? Right now, 127 pounds.
For me, it's 87.
Yeah, we'll go with you.
Yeah, we'll go with my number. I need to redo the math then, because that's not what I did the math with earlier. So we may be shorter than I think. 6,600 minus, what is it, 4,000.
We're
2,600.
5720. 5720.
How? We're at 6580 on my end. How have you burned that? What?
We'll go with you. You're the pilot flying.
Yeah, we'll go with my fuel numbers. Okay, 2,600 is the fuel we have left to burn. Oh, it's dropped to. I'm gonna go with 73, 74 because it seems to be the average.
Text it.
Okay, divided by 80. Okay, so from this moment right now we have 32 and a half minutes left of holding fuel. So we're still like almost 10 minutes to the green, 20 minutes to the green.
Good news. I don't see any traffic under us.
Good. Once all the traffic beneath us is cleared, then we're probably next. There is still that A321 at 22. Keep that in mind. He's still down there 6 miles off the nose.
Do not see him.
11 o'clock.
I got him. I got him.
22, 105. A321. There's an A320 directly above us at 3110.
Unit 1881, Denver Center, climb maintain for level 370.
I'm maintaining flight level 370, United 1881.
How many rotations did this? I've lost track.
Levels 1873, roger.
I don't know how many circuits we've
Hugo,
done.
intercepting Quail 1 arrival. Hold at Connell as published.
This is what DC should have done. They should have put people in hold.
Yeah, instead of letting them all descend and then just trying to manage them and mismanaging them in the process, they should have done this. Just put them in holds. I mean, it's not like there's a shortage of holding patterns available under DC.
EPS 802, contact press 124.95, good day.
2495, EPS 802,
They're starting handoffs. Yes.
Finally.
South State 47, checking out 380. State 47, roger. United 819, turn right, direct head, resume the AL1 arrival.
Yes. That was. I think that was the guy directly beneath us. I think we're next.
Maybe. Hopefully. Let's hope.
United 819, you can descend and maintain flight level 190.
How's your stream doing?
What do you mean?
How many people you have in it?
I don't know. We'll see. 2.
2?
Yeah.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
How much we've been doing this for? Since I started the Chrome. Hour and 54 minutes.
FedEx 336, right? FedEx 336. I don't believe I did. Turn left direct Hugo, intercept the Quail 1, and hold at Connell as published. We're gonna go direct Hugo. United 819, contact approach 124.9. Solaris 0915, contact approach 124.95, good day.
They're starting handoffs. Yes.
United 209, turn left direct next, resume the next one, descend via the next one.
Please mention us. 991. Let's go.
Southwest 547, we're about 5 miles from town. That was Southwest 847? Oh, Southwest 547. Affirm. Southwest 547, descend and maintain flight level 330, hold at AL as published on the AL1. Bring it down to 330, hold at AL as published on the AL1 for Southwest 547. Victor at 4870, proceed direct Dandy, resume the Dandy 1 arrival, descend and maintain 17,000, altimeter is 3000.
17,000 direct Dan for the Dandy 1, Victor at 4870.
Delta 396 is about 4 miles from Black Forest. Delta 396, where'd it go? The Colorado Springs altimeter 3003, send and maintain 1000, and the airport's at your 10 o'clock, 10 miles, reported site. I'm at flight level 220. Yep, that's, once you get lower, let me know when you got it.
Alright, we are at 5,000 pounds of fuel on my end.
Okay. On my end, we're at 6180 at 75 pounds per minute fuel burn.
Yeah, we got 118 and 5060 for me.
Okay.
What was the altitude, please?
How you burnt 1,000 pounds more than I did? I don't know how that happened.
My total burn is 12,890.
Mine is 11,780. How? I don't know, but I don't know.
I'm going to be able to do a visual approach of 11,000, but is there somebody else that's going to be able to get me lower? Well, I thought I had an approach controller on, but I don't see him. Okay. Alright, we'll figure it out. That's 396.
I don't know.
Delta 3438.
Oh, I have my hopes up. We said Delta. Come on. Yeah, my hopes up. I'm just watching the fuel supply start to dwindle, and I'm getting a little nervous.
Tell me when we hit 55.
We're getting close to that. We're at 6,100 in the tanks.
Yeah, tell me when we hit 5,500.
Yeah.
Delta 816.
860.
My apologies if I misunderstood your direction. Yeah, I know at one point in time I was cleared, 170, but I'm well east of Colorado Springs. Can I turn and head towards the airfield?
Yeah, but I turned right direct Dane. You can descend and maintain the level 250 now.
Whew.
Direct to Dane down 250, Delta 816.
What runway at Colorado Springs for Delta 396? it's going to be 17 left. Thank you. American 112, you can proceed direct clash. Descend and maintain. Crushing descend via the clash 1 arrival and resume the clash 1.
Yeah, direct clash, resume the arrival, American 112.
Alright, what is our fuel?
United 584.
Fuel is 60-20 in the tanks.
United 584 at the top.
There's a 7.5 above us at 29.
American 001 with you, flight level 200, climbing, flight level 250.
American 001, climb maintain level 350, contact approach, or correction, contact center 135.6, good day.
Hold up, climb flight level 350 and contact center 135. Thank you, bye-bye.
Spirit Wings 2775, top of descent.
The Spirit Wings jet.
United 584, not seeing it, where you at? We're descending, we're about 25 from idle.
Can you give me fuel one more time?
On the
Ian?
next one.
We
United 5,
still have.
Send and maintain,
We still have about 15 minutes left on the tanks. Let's say 20 minutes.
hold
Tell
it
me,
next on the next
what
one.
is the number? Give me the number.
5920.
Zone, yeah, we'll hold that next flight level.
Type it, I can't hear you.
5920.
5920.
Yes.
Where you at?
Okay, 5920.
There you are. Spirit Wings 25,
4,000 is 1920 divided by 75. Oh, the fuel burn dropped for a sec. I'm gonna do it at 75 though. Okay, we have 25.6 minutes remaining on the clock for holding fuel before we hit 4,000 pounds remaining.
Spirit Wings 2775, send and maintain
When
level
we
310.
hit fuel, I want to call it now. I think we're going to call it now. It's just 10 minutes to bingo.
Denver Center,
Sure.
69, flight level 290.
Because I don't want to divert. I don't want to divert.
Whale 1 arrival, advised
Just
prohibited.
ask how much more time we're likely to wait for. Ask for that first. Because the last thing I want to is to divert.
Let me in. Oh, come on. Wait for Denver to spit this guy out and then I'm calling.
Roger.
What arrival you on? On the Quail 1, Southwest 1873. Southwest 1873, you're going to be holding at Connell. Hold at Connell, Southwest 1873, thank you.
Denver Center, Delta 991, how long are we looking? Wait, we're 15 minutes to bingo.
991, I don't have times right now, I'm just trying to get people in. Delta 396, turn right.
Okay, so we'll just keep holding then.
190, Delta 396.
Yep.
But the good thing is they're getting people in. And we
They're not
just...
getting people into the airport, they're getting people into holds.
Well, fair enough. So, they opened the southwest gates, so...
Can you check that spy and see what? Because mine is broken. I'm gonna check.
I don't want to get too close, I don't want to break it again.
The next one.
Oh my gosh, there's too much traffic, there's too much.
Yeah, this is.
There are, okay, the number of arrivals has dropped to 186, but there's a lot of them that, there are about 20 or 40 airplanes that have ETA within 20 minutes of each other, and we're in there too. It's, this, I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Denver has no arrivals.
They're not taking anyone in?
No, Denver is not taking arrivals.
Denver Center,
You're kidding.
we have the Quail 1 arrival left. Do you have a new clearance for us? Yeah, Delta 1169.
Please, don't tell me we have to divert.
The Quail 1 arrival, hold at Connell as published.
If you look on
Clear direct,
That's fire,
you go,
Fantastic. And you zoom in a little bit on
sorry,
Denver,
say
they
again
have
for Delta
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Delta
planes coming
1169,
in.
it's intercept the Quail 1, and then
They have
hold at
5 planes
Connell
on
as
final,
published.
and everybody else is holding.
Intercept Quail
Damn it.
1 and Hugo, and then hold at Connell as published, Delta 1169.
I wish we brought more fuel. I wish we brought more fuel. Our fuel supplies are they're still good. I mean, we could in theory stay in the air for another hour and a half looking at the numbers. But if we did that, we would not be able to divert anywhere. We'd be committed to Denver if we did that. Looking at the numbers itself, 5640 in the tanks, 5640 divided by 75 pounds per hour. That gives us over an hour. It's an hour and 15 minutes of flight time remaining before the tanks are completely dry.
I'm doing rudder trim.
Okay, so if we do 5,000 divided by 75, that gives us... Okay, so with a bit of extra fuel in tow for taxi, we have enough for an hour and 6 minutes and 6 seconds of flight remaining in the tanks, according to the gauge with the FOB. So, and that's if we continue burning fuel at 75 pounds per minute, and it seems to be holding steady at that. So I think we're okay. I mean, they're probably gonna get this clear. There's not many more people that are actually coming into Denver that are far away. So if we could probably get in, I'd say so. We're gonna get into Denver tonight. It's gonna be tight. But how far is Colorado Springs from Denver?
Their approach patrol is overlap. They're really close.
Oh yeah, they're where is that? What is that? There's Denver Centennial. Then there's Aspen Picton. I don't see. Like I said, Colorado Springs is right next door, I guess. So I don't want to get too close. I want to crash. I don't want to crash out. You know, that would be embarrassing. I don't want to crash it out. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be close. I'd say we're not making it to SLC. That's for sure. There's 50. Okay. I'm guessing no one's getting off the ground at Denver at all. I mean, no one's getting off the ground at Salt Lake. No one. No one's taking off. There's 15 departures that are stacked. There's 6 at MSP, but they're almost all of them going to JFK. Kansas City was another popular choice, but there are a lot that came out of Minneapolis. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. Phoenix, too, was a popular choice. LA as well. Las Vegas. Couple from Portland. Nothing from Idaho Falls. There's one person taking off, going nowhere. I don't know. This is... I'm kind of getting a bit nervous. I'm getting slightly nervous right now. I mean, I know we still have tons of fuel. But, I'm starting to wish we just took full tanks. Like, just completely full tanks. Just have plenty of reserve. But what's interesting me is that they're still giving... Actually, they were giving a few handoffs to approach, so there are a few that are trickling in. So I think we may have a shot at getting in tonight, because they're trickling them in slowly. They're just trying to clear the backlog on the ground. So I think we still have a reasonable shot of getting into Denver tonight. It's going to be late when we do, but I think we're going to do it. I think we'll be okay getting out to Denver. But yeah, delays. This is it's taking a lot longer than I was hoping it would. Yeah, the stream went live 3 hours ago. Jesus, these airplanes are pretty close together. Just stacked in the hold.
And Center Delta 816, we're level 250.
Look at that. There are some that are getting through, like Delta 1838. They can't continue holding. They decided to proceed direct. ALN can resume the arrival. So, once we hit a point where we're at PNR, point of no return, I think they'll let us in. So I think we're pretty close to getting in. There's a 739 below us at 22. I think he might be going first, but we're still good here. We're gonna make it. The fact that I keep reaffirming to myself that we're gonna make it makes me feel like we're not gonna make it. Honestly.
301
But I know we're gonna make it.
we're south.
But my gut says we're not gonna make it. But who said I ever had to trust my gut?
Denver.
Water ski 4675, contact approach 124.95, good day.
Go to approach 24.95. Good day. Thanks for your help. Did a good job. Water ski 4675.
Denver Center, 980, yeah, he's on 124.95, yeah.
Denver Center, American 982, 50330.
American 982, Denver Center.
God, this is a mess.
You don't say. There are 643 flights in the U.S. though, with 78 active controllers. So that's something.
Center Delta 1708, did you want us to change over to the approach? Hasn't accepted the handoff yet.
Endeavor Center, Freedom 30 for Sierra. We're just gonna go ahead and divert to our alternate, which is Continental, if that's okay.
Roger. Delta 816, contact center on 125.35, good day.
2535, appreciate the help, Delta 816.
Bearing 2775, proceed direct Nix, resume the Nix 1 arrival.
Okay, fuel's approaching 5,000 pounds at 50-60.
450, roger. Delta 1708, contact approach 124.95, see ya.
2495, see.
I have not heard a call for any of us.
Nope. Keep holding. Taking round again, Claws leader.
Don't have EFCs at the moment. I'm basically just trying to take them out as I can.
Put us at the top of the list, dang it.
Proceed direct AL, resume the AL 1 arrival.
People are getting in. Look at that. Let's just put us in. Please, get us out of here.
United 991.
Ask if we can get that slot.
What did you say?
Never mind. What I said was, if the United Airlines flight doesn't respond, ask for the slot instead.
Approach 124.95, good day.
Yeah, if he doesn't respond, let him keep holding so we can get in.
Yeah. What is our fuel?
Fuel level currently is 4960.
I'm gonna call.
You're gonna call it bingo?
Yep.
9698, roger. You can turn right direct logger, resume the logger 1 arrival.
Yeah.
Here, come on, Denver.
Let us in, please. Let us in.
Denver Center, Delta 991, 10 minutes to bingo. Did he hear me?
I hope so.
Delta 991, roger. Proceed direct AL, resume the AL 1 arrival.
Yes!
Direct AL1 arrival, Delta 991, thanks.
Thank God.
Can you set that up?
Yes, I'm on it right now. Yes. Oh, thank God. Okay. Exiting the hold. Proceed direct ale. Yes. Oh, that was a long hold. But, we're good on fuel. Let's go. We got more than enough to make it. We'll be landing with it. It says the estimated fuel on board at landing is 4.3. Whew.
We need to be at 160.
Ah, we're good.
Alright, 1600 set for,
We didn't receive any clearance to continue descending. Actually, no, he said resume the arrival, so I guess we're okay. Yeah, he said resume the arrival, so yeah, we're good. Oh, that was a sigh of relief. We're actually gonna make it to Denver tonight.
QUAL. Okay. Quail 1 arrival. That's 576.
And also for Canadian Express 4, you can expect the Quail 1.
All right, once we're below 18,000, we'll begin the approach checklist. Whew.
Locker 2114 Hotel, Denver Center, climb maintain, flight level 310. And at 584, center maintain, flight level 270. Proceed direct next, resume next 1.
It's requesting more drag. Initiating more drag. Speed brakes.
give it speed brakes.
Speed brakes are extended.
Final.
I know. We were. How long was that hold? We were holding for maybe like 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes. Well, we left Minneapolis at 7 o'clock.
It's now. What is it? Not. That was no. We left it. We left it like 8 o'clock.
Alright, so
Okay,
it's gonna be
we'll
225.
pick up the Quail 1 and hold the Connell spot with Delta 576.
Actually, you know what? FMS speed.
FMS speed. Yeah, just go with that.
Yeah, we have the Quail 1 wait. Recognize you.
Okay.
1050, contact approach 124.95, yeah.
12495, thank you very much. That's have a good night, good job.
982, turn left direct, Hugo, intercept the Quail 1, hold at Connell and
Stop
publish.
stepping on people.
Turn direct Hugo, hold at Connell and publish. Recognize you.
Canadian Express 4, turn left direct, Hugo, intercept the Quail 1, hold at Connell as published.
Alright, our packs are getting closed just so we're not burning gas on that.
But we're still above 20,000 feet. That cabin's gonna slowly depressurize.
28,
They need packs.
Besides, we have enough fuel to make it. We're clear by 3,000 pounds.
Good.
Yeah, we're good. Don't relax. Calm down. We're good. Need more. I can't give you more drag. I can't extend the landing gear. We're too fast. I have maximum speed. Oh, I thought I had speed brake. I thought I had speed brakes extended. It turns out I didn't. Here we go.
I'm telling you it wants more drag.
Top of the PFD.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that at all.
Also, we're getting some more turbulence in here.
124.95 Delta 991.
Finally, we're getting. Yes.
What was that frequency?
What you didn't? You just repeated it. You're good.
124.995.
Okay.
I think.
Just ask again. Ask again.
I got it. 124.95. Denver approach. Very good evening. Delta 991. 17.8 for 14 inbound alley arrival.
Number 364, proceed direct Ale, resume the Ale 1. Alright, we're in the hold at Ale, however, we'll depart it clear to Denver via the Ale 1, that was 364.
Did I step on somebody?
I don't know, but it's getting very bumpy. Stop giving a vertical speed. I want it in managed mode.
Alright, I'm gonna call again.
Okay, call again.
Denver approach. Good evening.
Just stop. Okay, try again now. Never mind.
991. Okay.
Why is it keep switching modes so violently like this? And why is it so bumpy? It shouldn't be this bumpy.
I don't know.
Frickin'
17 right. Insert.
you got that?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, you were given that order from ATC?
Yes.
Okay, so at least you got in.
Pull the speed brake in.
I know. I pulled the speed brake in. No, I didn't. Why did? I thought I did. There. Now I did. Now it's armed. Okay. We're stable. Okay.
Yeah, we need to go sterile cockpit because I need to do it.
All right. We'll go still cockpit early.
1210 on the
Who's calling for lower?
91.
South of State 47.
Oh, I was disconnected.
From
The network. I just reconnected.
disconnect.
What frequency are you set to? Because I don't think it's synced for me.
124.95.
I just lost you.
Yeah, my radios are not synced, so I have to change it. So, .com2 124.9. Okay, .com 2 124.95. There, it's been set. I didn't realize you weren't stepping on someone because it was still, the radio didn't change for me properly. Why, I don't know, but I guess we're reaching that point where things are starting to break. Honestly.
Why are we not descending?
We are descending all very slowly.
Very slowly. We need to speed it up.
Well, not necessarily, we have to, fine, speed break.
No, it's fine.
The speed break is still up, but didn't actually end up doing anything. It just
Leave it in.
arm it.
Leave it in.
I'll make sure it's armed so we don't forget about it later. Okay. Can we go for the approach checklist now? I think we're good.
Fly heading 350.
Yep.
Descend and maintain 11 down.
Get it up.
350 10.
Approach brief.
Completed.
ECAM status.
Clear.
Barrow and MDADH.
Set. Our minimum decision height, we're on the ILS set 17. Is it already set? Okay.
That's it, so.
Okay.
Auto brakes, medium.
I'm just gonna pull it up I'm gonna pull up the ILS approach for 17, right? So I know what we have. Sorry?
Perf, activate approach phase. It's activated. Alright, what is our temperature?
Sorry?
What is the temperature in Denver?
Temperature in Denver is 2 degrees C.
Repeat the call sign one more. Oh, there you are. Sounds like.
Okay.
Oh, flight level 36.
What is our minimums?
Minimums.
Standby.
Standby. I'm looking at the chart.
Why are you so high?
Um,
Gonna maintain flight level
MDH. Where is it? It's here somewhere. First off, the minimum safe altitude is 9,200, so we know that now. But where is it? I'm looking for it.
Approaching out at 698 with your direct tap me, minimum fuel on the longer one around.
Oof.
98, roger.
Decision height is 200 feet above ground, or 5592 on the barrow.
Alright, we're in the turn right now. What do you want us to fly for a heading?
Fly heading 270 for reduced speed 210 knots.
270, 210 down to 11,000. You're at 690.
Howdy, first level 364 is Romeo out at 21, descending via the email.
Needs more drag. Or it wants more drag. I don't think it needs more drag. I think we're good.
No, it does not need more drag.
No, it wanted more drag, but it doesn't need it, so we're good.
No.
United 698, expect the ILS 17 right.
ILS 17 right, United 690.
Delta 991, contact final 120.8.
Delta 991 120.8, we'll see you.
Spirit Wings 2775, descend and maintain 9,000, contact final 120.8.
Denver final, good evening. Delta 991 is with you. 12.9 for 11. Inbound 17 right.
Canada 516, Heavy, turn left heading 180.
Turn left 180, Air Canada 517 Heavy.
Delta 991, Denver approach, hello. Fly heading 220.
220 on the heading, Delta 991.
Got it.
To 11.
Apron down to 11.
Why is it not? Let me. I know, but it wasn't moving. Okay, 2 to 0.
190 on the speed 27 inbound.
Canada 516, clear direct Griffs, cross Griffs at 7,000, clear ILS runway 17 left.
Cleared procedure at 2 Grace and...
And we're in the clouds at 12,000.
Canada 516 Heavy.
Southwest 980, 7 miles in trail of a heavy 767, caution weak turbulence. You can contact tower 133.3, 190 until hold, please. 190 till hold, 933 south of 980.
Hissy at 1000, and then we'll continue to...
Do we have that waypoint in here? I don't see it.
4675, turn left heading 220.
Alright, let me have...
Okay, you do it. You got it? Set it.
Yeah, we don't have Hissy.
Just set it. Just put it back in nav mode then. It should be fine. I'm looking at here.
That's vertical speed. Descend.
Hissy is Hoop. Where's Hoop?
11 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, descending through 10,747 for the parallel.
991, we can't see him, but we got him on the fish finder.
Approaching Delta, correction, United 1050, 11,200.
Okay, so Hoop is directly on the approach path that lines up directly with Josie. So we should be okay if we just proceed direct to Josie. We should be fine.
Josie?
Should be fine. It'll line up as if we were actually had Hoop in here, so we're fine. It's on the course 173, so we should be okay. It's all the same. Straight shot. Yep. Okay, good. So let's start getting ready to configure the airplane. Because this is final. And what is the ground elevation at Denver? It's ground elevation is 5,300. So yeah, we're at 5. We're pretty much at.
Hold on. I need to talk to Denver. Denver, Delta 991, confirm, have us level at 11,000.
Delta 991 affirmative, cross Hissy at 11,000, and then you're clear to ILS 17 right approach.
Hissy at 11,000, clear the ILS, Delta 991.
Okay, so from Hissy, from
Give me like the print.
okay, Hotel India, Sierra Yankee.
Tower 133.3. Number 2 for the field, 5 miles
Alright,
trail.
we are direct Hissy.
Hissy is like right there. It's past us. So just reset Josie because we just passed it. So let's start the descent.
Okay, down to 8.
Yep, down to 8 according to the chart. I got it.
75. Let's see. Waterski 4675, turn left heading 170.
Okay, set.
Yep,
And through the clouds. Perfect. Frame rate's good.
we're about to grab the glide.
All right. Once we capture it, we'll start configuring the airplane, and then we'll start the.
Coming on.
And I got disconnected again. Forcibly closed by the remote host. Reconnected. We're good. Don't know why I did that. I think I had thrown my in sight. Dead ahead. Yeah, I think we got her. Oh my gosh, this turbulence is getting terrible. Jesus. It's gonna be a. It's gonna. Yeah, sure. Flaps 1.
It'll help with the nose. Alright, engine's going to crank, or start, sorry.
Oh yeah, I don't want them failing right now. That's not good. It is definitely a very bumpy approach.
We did not grab the loc. Why did we not grab the local?
We don't have it yet. Once we cross, I can still see the. I can see where we're supposed to be. I can see 17 right from here. If we have to, I can fly the Viz.
Yeah, we need to descend.
Why is it not descending? Yeah, we're. You know what? Autopilot disconnect.
Alright, autopilot set.
Reset it. Reset the alarm. Oh my gosh.
You want flaps too?
Not yet. We're too fast. Let me get back on track first.
Oh, and I just froze. Come on.
And you're the host of the session too. Please don't freeze. I don't want to have to do this alone. You good?
Yeah, it's just not responding. Just let it sit for a second.
Great. And I have to.
It's back.
Okay, we're good. And we're lining up. It's coming in.
Okay.
Can you give me some speed brake?
Break out.
Yes. We have the localizer capture. I just need to get it down a little bit more. I just need to kill the speed because we're coming in pretty fast.
Okay, speed's coming back to like 180.
Roger.
170.
Yeah. Extend the next left of flaps as it crosses through 200. and then gear down at the same time, and then I'll call flaps 3 and 4. What's our reference speed for landing?
I have no clue.
Go check it.
3 miles southbound 737.
I'll get the flaps. You get the speed. I need the speed.
143.
Okay, 143. I got flaps to you and gear down. Set.
8,000 cleared ILS runway 17 left.
Oh, we're still a little high. It hasn't. 2,500 feet to go on the radio altimeter.
Okay, speed brake's gonna come in.
Okay, pull them in.
Yep, here comes your autopilot back in.
I don't need it. I'm good.
Okay, you got it.
I'm just gonna update the speed.
I need
To-
to listen in case we go over the tower.
Should be soon.
Romeo India Foxtrot Sierra.
Okay, speed brake's gonna come in now.
Yep, good. Pull them in.
991, can you say the frequency one more time? Sorry about that.
33.3.
133.3 for tower, 991, we'll see you later.
Waterski 4675, contact Denver Tower 133.3.
Okay, we've captured the glide slope.
3.3,
Denver Tower, Delta 991 with you final.
4675. Southwest 364, that traffic is past underneath, there should be no factor now.
17 right, clear to land, Delta 991.
Finally. Okay.
Alright, you're
My radio's out of sync, but it should be okay. Can you set the final approach speed and the speed?
Yep, so spoilers are armed, 143 is going in on.
Okay, landing checklist, go.
Shoot, gear down,
Flaps are good. They're full flaps 4.
auto throttle is off, landing gear down and green, ECAM memo.
The auto throttle is still on. I will disconnect it when I'm ready. I have a switch for it.
Gotcha.
I will just pull the throttle slide when I need to. We're slightly to the left. Come on, girl. Easy, easy.
I do not want to do this anymore.
Well, we won't have to for much longer because we're almost there.
There is no go around.
No.
Alright, Southwest 1873, 6 miles in trail.
It's first try or no. It's first start. No, it's all or nothing right here. Come on, baby. 2 and 2 on the Pappies. We are good. We got a straight 8 knot headwind.
We got traffic going around in the other complex, just watching.
4 contact Denver Tower 133.3 traffic.
Computer is in land mode. 100 above. Okay, we're good for the decision height. We're going in.
Minimum 200.
Minimum's reached. Easy, easy, girl. Easy, 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 easy.
Hotel India Sierra Sierra Yankee. Direct hit the United
50.
Pulling the power off.
Retard 10. 5.
Nice, we're down. 82 feet per minute.
82? Let's go! That's very smooth. Disengage thrust at 60 knots. Auto brake disengage.
Get me off this runway.
Start the APU.
Yep, it'll get started. Vacate right.
Woohoo! What a ride.
Maintain 7,000, then reduce speed 190. 7,000, speed 190, Southwest 847. Spirit wings 2775, 4 miles in trail of an A321 that I'm not talking to, and contact tower 133.
We'll vacate at Mike 5, holding short on Mike, Delta 991. Check right on the other side, thank you. Alright, this is Mike 4.
So next-
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Next one.
Yep.
Okay, speed brakes retracted.
Get off here, Mike 4, get off here.
Roger, getting off. Why the sudden change?
10 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, A319 at 9,000.
121.85.
Oh, that was Mike 5, not Mike 4.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
You're pulled short at Mike.
This is...
Mike.
Okay.
Denver ground, Delta 991, vacated at 17 right. Mike 5, short of Mike.
Delta 991, Denver ground, welcome. You've got a FedEx cargo passing you right to left as soon as he's done. I'll head you up to the ramp for you.
Apron, we got a FedEx passing us right to left. We'll hold here. Delta 991.
You know which ramp you're going?
we have a gate on for standby.
Yeah, get us a gate. I believe it's Concourse Alpha.
Yep.
137 Romeo, are you heading to
Alright, I'll clear.
Okay,
Yep.
stand by.
Start cleaning up the cockpit.
Down, Mike, I'll get you over there. Just
Yep, here we go.
991, go ahead and taxi up Mike to the ramp. Alpha Sierra.
Mike, Alpha Sierra, and we're parking Alpha 31 about the 991. Alright, so you can make a right here.
Yep.
Alright, spoilers are up, flaps are up, engines to normal. Do you want a one engine taxi?
We're good for fuel. We're good. Whew.
Jesus Christ. It's
Yeah.
I think I just froze again.
Oh no.
Oh, now we're good. Now we're good.
I lost all my lights.
They should be all on.
Can you just reset them while I taxi? Because I lost all my taxi lights.
Okay, right, Mike 2, Sierra Charlie, and into the ramp.
Yeah, I still don't have them. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care right now. I'm just happy to be on the ground at Denver. That was...
Chrono is still running. 2:35. I'm gonna stop it. 2
So,
hours, 35 minutes.
of what should have been like an hour and 45-minute flight.
It should have been an hour and 22 minutes.
Okay, SimBrief was giving me an hour 47 for total airtime.
With winds, it was an hour and 22 minutes.
Okay, so we had a bit of a boost. So we spent about half of the flight in a holding pattern. That's disturbing. That is a little disturbing, but you know what? We made it. We totally did it. And look at all the traffic. There's so much of it.
Alright, our data set up Alpha 31.
Alright, I'll do the same.
Just keep taxiing. We can do it once we pull into the ramp. We cannot stop on the taxi.
Yeah, no, I'm doing it. Oh, we go. It's not hard. Alpha 31. First, follow me? Nope, don't need it. I got you. And we are Delta Airlines.
Alright, we're just gonna go to TA because I don't want to hear TARA.
Oh, this is Denver East Ground, over to Tower 133. Roger, sorry about that.
Alright, I'm gonna zero our rudder trim, make this easier for you.
I didn't even know you put in any rudder trim.
Yeah, I put in it when we were still in the hold to help it.
4675, Denver Ground.
Didn't even notice that.
Alright, flight directors are out. I'm gonna zero everything on the MCP. But I don't ever want to touch an Airbus again for a while.
That...
It wasn't that bad about the plane, it was just boring, sitting in the same hold forever.
Yeah, that was,
Back together, Denver, Jesus.
yeah, that was a hell of a long wait. But you know what? In the end, they got us through.
I don't know if you remember AJ, Minneapolis Center guy, when...
Hey, look, there's a little... What is that? Is that like a... It's a Mooney Acclaim. Is that the same Mooney Acclaim we saw at Minneapolis? No way! The Mad Lad flew a Mooney Acclaim all the way here. That is awesome. Okay, Alpha Sierra is here.
Yep, so you're gonna turn here.
Yep. Frickin' Mad Lad. Oh, my lights are back. At least on the outside, but on the inside of the cockpit they're not, but you know.
Okay, hold here.
Okay, holding here.
Pull up our Denver gate map.
75 to the gate via Mike. Which gate you going out?
Just hurry up. I don't really want to be
All the way down. Just keep going straight.
going straight. You got it. Give me thrust. Give me thrust.
Okay, to the gate via
Thrust.
Mike, Echo Charlie.
There we go. Alright, power. Okay.
You're not gonna go under the bridge, you're gonna go to the right.
Okay.
So we are on the right side of the terminal that's blocked with
Oh, my lights are back. All of them. On the interior, anyway.
Yeah, Southwest 364.
I will say this is much easier to taxi than the NGXU.
Water ski just ahead.
So make a right here on Kilo.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, he wasn't moving.
Roger that. Let's
I
go.
saw somebody slew past doing 10 times speed.
Okay,
Oh,
northbound,
okay.
northbound Mike, and then left Echo Charlie to the right.
Is this when I load up a 7?
Charlie Echo for the entry, and we'll call ramp there.
I think they would kill me.
Sorry, SL 364.
Nope. Keep
Oh,
going straight, keep going straight.
yeah.
How much longer are we going to be holding here at Lima?
Yeah, 374,
the other planes right at your entrance coming up Maiku. That's the only way for you to get down there. So just 2 minutes as soon as I can get them past
So
you.
you're gonna make a left at
Alright, I'm gonna shut down Timberley. Take a little gas.
All right.
Ground, United 209 Heavy.
Unfortunately, there's no ramp controller, but you know what? That's fine.
I wish we had a ramp.
United
I wish Atlanta had a
209
ramp.
Heavy, Roger. Taxi to
Okay,
the ramp.
Alpha November.
Yeah, Mike.
Okay, now that we're in the ramp, your taxi lights are going to taxi,
Okay, taxi to the ramp via Mike. And a station
and your
on the
turn-offs are
Blackbird.
coming off.
Mike
Roger
Bravo
that.
Sierra.
Mike Bravo Sierra. United,
And we are all the way at the end of the terminal on our left. We
So-
can finally be done.
Yeah. And I can go to bed.
Yes.
Because, oh my gosh, that was just...
You want to do the return?
No!
I do not want to at all.
Maybe if we got in a bit earlier, we didn't have to wait so long, then maybe,
If we didn't
sure.
have to hold.
Yeah, if we didn't have to hold, then sure, I'd be totally down for that, but no. No. Just no. I'm done with this. I'm going to bed. Although, you know what? For the first time ever, we didn't have a single issue. Well, we had a couple small issues, but we didn't have a major issue with shared cockpit. That's impressive. I'm calling that a win. That's a win in my book. Total win. Total win.
Oh god. Alright. Oh, there is a Delta 7-4 here. Maybe he's thinking the exact same thing I am. Okay,
Well.
let's slow down because one of them might be in our gate.
We'll have to wait for him to come out. Yeah, someone is at our... Oh, it's just the one by... Are you sure?
Right in between them.
Oh, okay, perfect.
taxi down Michael.
Awesome.
Citation, that's
Okay, let's start.
turn here.
Yep,
Left.
yep, I'm turning. Oh, I see how it lines up. Okay, it's a bit of a weird lineup. It's kind of diagonal. That Delta 747 has no gear.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, there's the
It
line.
might be the PMDG model, but like without it being.
No, it's FAIB model, so it's not PMDG's model, but
Oh yeah.
it's a bit odd. I don't know. Alpha 3-1. Finally, we're here.
Jesus.
Can you turn off the taxi lights so I can actually see the marshal?
Let me-
Thank you. I can actually see what I'm doing. I want to see if I can make him dance.
I might stop you before then because there's a specific A320 line.
Okay, where is it? Just tell me when to stop.
You're about to hit it. And
Southwest 980.
Oh,
a little bit more. Stop. Perfect.
okay. Parking brake set.
Southwest 980, sorry about that.
Brakes are set. Yep. Sorry about that. I keep going.
All right. APU is on and available. Okay.
All right. Turn.
Engine 1 and Master 2 off. Shutdown checklist.
Oh my god! Finally.
Yeah. Let's look at. Let's look at the report card here.
Okay. Parking,
Let's
parking
see.
brakes and chocks on and in. Beacon needs to go off.
We used 6.4 tons and had 1.8 tons remaining. The landing speed for me was 309 feet per minute, so a little firm, but given the frame rate and the traffic and all the fact that I'm very tired, that was pretty good. And the landing and
81 feet, so I think I
total-
might have just lagged.
total flight time is 2 hours 31 minutes.
Nice.
Total block time almost 3 hours at 2 hours 54 minutes.
A319 looks nice. I'd love to fly an A319. Be fun.
Well,
Good evening.
well, that's all, folks. We'll see you next time, and oh my gosh, that was miserable. Have a good night.